damn thing. The whores falling in there with the mink stoles and the diamond rings, honey.
They ain't got a dime.
Honey, them whores got money, honey, because they done took all the money your husband had. You know you a po-ho. The whores is out lollygagging with your man all night. Hell, she go out and have a fight with your husband. He come home mad, honey. And you walking around all nonchalant just like ain't nothing happening, you know. You know damn well you're mad, but you don't say nothing, you know. But honey, when that son of a bitch come in, I tell you what you do. Do what the whores do, honey. Take that son of a bitch and put him in the bed and fuck him good. How you get that son of a bitch in the bed, you got to moan, and you got to groan, honey. Yeah, baby, act like you feel it, because you'll never feel it, but just pretend you do, you know. You got to do it like this. Huh, Daddy, you freak motherfucker. Do like the whores do, honey, and you will wind up with the mink and the diamonds and the furs, honey. It's you girls' own fault that your man run around like this.
Why do they have nicknames? You should know what the group is called. BAM. BAM. Big ass motherfuckers.
You know what, Eris? All right.
No.
Eris.
We're not doing this. We're not.
Eris. No. Eris, let's take it. This. See, here's the thing. Corporate titties. I'm done. I had to get that off my shit.
Corporate white titties, sir. You can't just say corporate titties. It's corporate
I've been
white
thinking
titties.
about that for a minute. Now, here's the thing. As part of This Bitch is Crazy series or Crazy Bitch series, whatever you want to call it, it's time for us to go to the granddaddy of all crazy bitch movies.
Forefathers. The Godfather.
The Godfather, if you will, you know, of crazy bitch movies. The streetcar named Desire of these movies.
The creme de la creme.
the Carmen of the karma of You're Not Going to Ignore Me movies. You know what I mean? Fatal Attraction.
First of all, let's do this the right way. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BAM. I am your host, DJ Sue, back here with D and special guest CJ, and we talking about Fatal Attraction. We talking about crazy women crazy women in 1987 that the moment you have sex with them, they think we started a relationship.
Now, here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Don't you mean today?
Now, here's the thing.
That is
how you like my old white guy laugh right there?
No, D, that is cute, but today we time travel. All right.
No. We laugh in Gordon Gekko because it's the 80s.
You know what? I hate to see corporate. Like, I got dreadlocks, so I'm going to be that weird brother with dreadlocks that was back in the 80s.
First off, if we're in the 80s, the white guys have told you, hey, nigga, cut them fucking dreads out.
Yep,
though.
cut that off.
No. The real cool one, Steve, is going to be, hey, I like Stevie Wonder too, man. Hey, I like it, Rick James.
You know what? Can I talk about corporate structure for a second?
Rick James.
There's something to be said about how, like, in the 80s and 90s, and I'm pretty sure all of our mothers that worked in corporate would tell you. I remember my mom specifically. You know, she worked at MCI. She worked at a lot of other law firms around the DC area and stuff. So she's been around FAA, and so she's been around, right? And I remember it was the big thing in the 90s where, you know, it was in the news about how, like, corporate didn't like the hairstyle of particularly black men that have dreads and all that stuff, and how it's unprofessional and all that stuff. That was a weird time. That was a weird time where it was like the respectability politics just oozed out of fucking older black folks on that shit. Like, you wearing dreads to a job interview? Ugh, like.
What are you talking about? That they still do that now? Do you know?
But it's not as like now compared to
it's not as bad. It really
it's
is.
not as bad.
All right. To both of y'all, as a dude that has been in job readiness in this past decade, yeah, they still do that to you. Y'all need to shave. Y'all need to at least put it in the ponytail. Y'all gotta do this. Y'all gotta do that. If you're gonna do that, you gotta do that. No, you just can't be having your hair like that. They still do that.
I really think it.
They still do that.
No, they still do that, but I really do think it's still job dependent, and it also depends on who your boss is.
Well, you know, but then again, I'm not going to reveal nothing about y'all job title. But both of y'all got contractors. Y'all can tell them to fuck off.
Oh no! I'll just say this. Not really. What I love about it,
y'all a little bit better than that, baby.
What I love about it is that, like, you know, our the clothing it's so business casual, aka I can wear some Jordan 1s with my fucking stuff and nobody says shit to me.
The point I'm trying to tell you is that's nice, white collars. Over here, all the blue collar niggas. Nah, what you talking about? What they were gonna fire me?
Well, at least no. See, at least with y'all blue collar,
they fire me because I had cornrows. Nigga, I'm 45.
First of all, y'all blue collars need to chill because at least y'all actually get union uniforms and shit.
Ooh, oh, you want to talk about the union uniforms and how we. Eris,
all I'm saying is this.
Eris, I love you to death. I do the Chris all day. I'll give you a warning. Don't do it with me.
All I'm saying is this. Fatal Attraction. We're talking about the 80s where the women wore the fucking shoulder pads, defensive lineman shoulder pads.
That's the thing. Now, see, that's the thing.
I'm real surprised. I'm real surprised of all things for the 80s to come back. That didn't come back.
It will never come back.
It kind of, but not to that degree.
I got a question. Have y'all been noticing a lot of these Zoomer white girls dressing up like grandmas? Have y'all been noticing that? Like, 90s, 80s white mom look. Have y'all noticed it? What the fuck is going? Anyway, but like this. Anyways, with all that complaining that I just did, when you talk about this, that, wearing all that. Look, guys, we got a lot of nerve. None of us have a vagina.
No, D, I got you. Let me sum it up the best way. All that complaining that we just did, the one thing that we do not have to complain about is this. Hey, at least we don't have a crazy woman that we slept with trying to murder us.
Now here's the thing. To be fair,
I gotta feel like 5 niggas.
To be fair, now here's the thing. This is why I like the movie. This is why I like the movie though a lot. Is that acting is great, but I like the slow build up to where, yes, both parties were wrong. Glenn Close was out of her fucking mind the way she went about it and stuff. Michael Douglas was out of pocket. This is why Michael Douglas was out of pocket. This is why Michael Douglas was wrong. His character, now obviously in these scenarios, cheating happens and stuff like that, right? It's the way he did it. It wasn't just one time. This guy, okay. The build up to it was great because they set it up. They were at a corporate dinner party, and Glenn Close's character, she giving her, Douglas and his friends the evil stink eye because his friend, the typical fat friend, was sitting up there saying some crash shit. She looked at him like,
I like to call the boss from Dilbert. Yeah, that is him. I just don't know him by name.
So he says something. Michael is talking to her at the bar, and they hit it off and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, my friend's just an asshole, but he's cool and stuff." And she's like, "Oh, I know." And they hit it off. Goes back to his wife.
Now, which is great. Because here's the thing that gets me, Chris. I have done a lot of bold things in front of my wife. Let me tell you something. Fucking is not the thing you want to do in front of your wife. And especially if she's not the one getting fucked. Now, that sounded a lot more painful than it's.
Then the second time, he rolls into a meeting with one of his clients, and his clients, I think Glenn Close is like working with his client.
Is he like a mediator or something?
Yeah, mediator and stuff.
Like the system, was it? She's like a writer, a columnist or something like that.
Yeah. So they're at the meeting.
She's actually the client or something like that.
So they're at the meeting and they're seeing each other and they're laughing it up, just kind of smiling at each other and doing that whole silently talking thing. And I'm like, oh boy, Here we go.
Yeah,
And then,
that's sorry.
This-
She was she was the editor for
yes, the editor. Yeah, the editor.
And what makes this scene so great is because, of course, let's go have lunch together. We're talking.
Well, D, you have to set it up. The weather got bad and it was raining, so let's go get something to eat so the weather can stop raining.
Hey, look. Hey, look. There's nothing wrong with that, fellas. You see what I'm saying now? Yes, I want us to dig in our scumbag bag with a lot of this because I want us to defend Michael Douglas, but I also want us to be very toxic about it. So
I can't. Listen, I can't. I really can't. I really can't. I tried. I sat back and I read an entire dossier on why I can't defend him.
Dossier.
I can't defend it. All I'm saying is this.
You can't even. No. That's
can't.
what I'm trying to say. You can't even.
I can't. You want to know why? You want to know why? Here's the first problem. Number one, Jesus, everybody's calling me. Number one, I was like, number one, the first time he did it, the first time he cheats with Glenn Close, okay, it happened. That
happens. You understand.
You two are obviously attracted to each other. You saw an opportunity, you went for it. The second time when this shit turned into camera,
by the way.
No, hold on. Wait.
No.
No, let me finish. The second time when this shit turned into Cameron's Weekend Love, that song, when it turned into that shit, when it turned into that shit for a whole ass weekend, no, bro.
Okay. What I'm trying to say
all
is
sympathy, all lifelines, nigga. I could throw a life jacket at you.
God.
I could throw a freaking donut or something, bro. You get none of that over here. None.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have to go this. I was afraid that we were going to have to do this. Let's go through this step by step. Let's start at step one, the dinner. Let us go through that. Now, hold on. Now, Chris, actually, no, Chris set it up. What's going on right now at this dinner?
So, basically,
I hate Eric for that damn picture. Look at that shit. The niggas all like.
So basically,
like it's a perfect pose too. Look at this shit.
So basically, what happened was, they come out of the meeting and it's raining, and he says, "Hey, how about we just let's go get something to drink while so the weather subsides." That's the thing; it happens and stuff.
Come on, Kurt. Come on. We all got drinks for women.
Yeah. It's just I mean, hell, even with friends, even with guy friends, you're cool with them, your coworkers. It's like, hey, the weather subsides. Let's go. Hey, let's get a drink. Whatever. Cool. Fine, right? So so they go to a restaurant. They're running out of the rain to go to a restaurant and they're having a talk. Now, the thing of it is at this point, right? Glenn Close, as a woman, she's clearly attracted to Michael Douglas, and he's attracted to her.
I hate
the audacity of Michael Douglas. What got me though, but what got me though was like how Michael Douglas did the bullshit, and we all do it as guys at times. Plays dumb like he didn't know what was gonna fucking happen.
No. Because you gotta realize here. Here's the thing, Chris. His wife is out of town. He gets to play around a little bit, and that's really just hard ass flirting. Maybe touch a boob. I'm guaranteeing you, this dude wasn't planning for none of this. Now, here's the thing. Number one, she just straight up said, she's like, yeah, like so, I understand it,
Where's your wife at?
We were like, where's your wife at? Well, second she said that, I'm like, no, right there, So you try to get niggas in trouble. At
that point, it's like, check, pull the chalks, let's go. Nope.
It's like, no, she's out of town. Wow. So we just adults, it's all good, you and I just keep, be adult. And my man is just like, so I mean, you might say some shit. I ain't gonna say nothing. So you try. I mean, like, that's really, and I liked it because really, what they do in the movie, all you can hear is the music playing in the background, and just quiet, just her not breaking no eye contact with the nigga. Just looking,
staring at him.
She's staring dead at her, like, so what you trying to do? Like, I'm like, yo, I forgot what she said right after that. I'm like, yo, Glenn, if you don't open your legs and just throw all of your pussy on top of the table,
let's be real about this. Let's be real. That, like, if we're gonna be real, the dynamics of men and women and stuff. If a girl is really feeling you, Oh, she gonna make it known up front.
Women like women, they do that because of basically how wherever the societal back and forth is. Oh yeah, if a girl wanted, she want.
Especially if they're comfortable with you. That's the key word, comfort. It's the key. If they really feel comfortable with you to where they feel they can trust you to a degree, cool. Otherwise, it will never go that far at all.
Because here's the thing, like a lot of guys have this idea that women like go by different. Basically, guys still think women can't get horny. Like for whatever reason, we have this thing like they don't. Nah, they're not like us. Like we just
chick could be fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. She'll nudge your ass and be like,
"Yo, we have like men still have this. We have this mentality that women don't have the same like carnal thought process like us. So like you want to get like you want to go on the back and then it's like this. Oh, I don't know. They're not in power with it. When that power dynamic is switched over to like, so what you trying to do? You trying to eat me out? It's like. I mean, damn, bitch. You gotta give me you like, yeah, thank you, Chris. Like, damn,
hold on there, bucko. What we
like,
doing there?
I'm like, whoa. Can we eat? Can we finish the sandwich first before we start saying questions? Like, yo.
Which I think is cool because it's kind of like I feel that women do that shit to, like as a heat check a bit in a way.
I think it is. I think it is. You know what? Here's the thing.
I'm fine with that, honestly. It's like
I hate how we do when it comes to dating or anything of this aspect. Like women and men are a monolith. Like we're always going to do that type of thing. It doesn't work that way. Everybody's a little bit different. Some people are going to put on weight, a lot of pressure. Some people are not going to do no pressure at all. Some people are going to flirt, but I'm not trying to fuck. Some people are going to flirt because I'm trying to fuck. You know, so everybody's like everything is a little bit different.
I've always because at least for me, if I'm really liking a chick, in the back of my mind, I'm not like, all right, I'm gonna flirt just to fuck. It's like, no, I genuinely like this person. I'm gonna see where this goes. Yeah, that's genuinely how it should go at the very least. You know,
everybody wants to. Here's the funny thing: everybody wants porn. Everybody wants porn. You're not trying to go through the relationship type of thing when it comes to it. And I think that's where the disconnect comes from some guys because. For whatever reason, there are people that just go to the club to dance for whatever, you know what I mean?
I mean, look, and that's the thing, because you just want to decompress and you ain't really trying to fuck. You're just there just to get the fuck out the house.
Like, I feel bad for Kia, who just left the house and got 60 niggas yelling at her. She's just trying to get
she got a kid at home that's stressing her out. She's just trying to go and dance.
She's just trying to at least kill half a bottle of Patron at the club. That's all she wanted to do. I ain't trying to bang. I ain't trying to look. I ain't even trying to talk to niggas. I ain't trying to talk to people I like. What makes you think I'm just going like, oh my God, this nigga's the best?
I've been to
it don't work that way.
Pre-COVID, I have been to a bar twice and just wanted to drink and watch TV and not talk to nobody.
Like
that's the thing. It happens. You just want to chill. You just don't feel like it. You know
what? I do always kind of hate, like I can admit this, I always hate when I see like quote unquote PSAs on Facebook that or you know what I mean, like think pieces like being in New York City means that you can't be it's like always something messed up. It's like I know that there are guys out there that do that, but you know this ain't helping, right? Like certain stuff when I see that, man, it just like it bothers me. So even so it just is kind of funny that like in the case of this, it's like, yo, this is an opportunity for a married man. Now here's where it gets funny. And you probably say, D, you're married. Would you do that shit? Why y'all grilling me? Why is this about me? So let's just get that out of the way.
I don't like what ifs and stuff, but like he has sex with.
If you're, I'm just saying, but if you're a married man in that case and you want to make that leap, here's the thing, Chris. You're a married man and you're making that leap, meaning whatever consequence comes of this,
gotta eat it.
You gotta eat it. Whether it's you getting her pregnant, whether it's you getting VD from her, like, oh, that's the fun one. That's the fun one. Cause I like how niggas I like how
like condoms is just
I
non-existent. I'm like, what the
dudes
fuck, man?
have like you want to know some of the most you want to know the disrespectful thing. The most disrespectful thing I think you can do to a woman if you cheat on her is give her VD from the other girl. I think that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do. Now, because here's the thing: number one, you can't control it, but it's a consequence of your hoe ass. So, so I feel bad for girls like. I'm sorry. What? How did I get chlamydia? Niggas from
like
you,
your
dog.
dirty dick ass, and it's like,
Look,
Hold on. First of all, the door
This is-
swings both. Like, hold on. First of all, the door swings both ways. You see, because. But here's where the double standard comes in. See, a girl can do it to a guy, and she'll fucking laugh at you, especially if she don't like your ass.
You stopped me halfway. I'm talking about two people in a regular ass relationship.
Yeah,
you and your girlfriend, and you the one that fucked around. And that's no, you were going in my direction. Whoa. Swings both ways. Who you been fucking with? Nigga, I was at home playing Tetris. You was out fucking somebody.
Which I mean, and that's the thing that gets me.
Yo.
It's like, all right, he slept with her, right? So you're thinking, all right, one night stand. This is regular shit that happens.
Now, this scene. I don't care what you say, Chris. This scene's kind of hot.
I don't know, and I think
it could be because I saw Glenn Close's cheeks. It could be the fact that I clearly saw Michael Douglas's scrotum. But you know what it really was? It was the water.
Yeah,
no, I think that's what it was. It was that straight up faucet water that was used. I don't know. I really think that I really don't think that was like part of the script. I really think that was Glenn Close's idea. She's like, I'm taking this water. This is like, listen. This is something that I worked on in my personal life, and I'm gonna bring it on set.
I mean, it's kind of amazing too because
either she discussed it with Michael Douglas.
No, Mike didn't know that happened.
Hold on. I'm saying either she discussed it with him or did it right there on set, and Mike, because he's such a great actor, went along with it.
Oh, we have to call him.
Eric, you said actor. You said like he's a great actor. Nah, he was fucking at that point.
I mean, we have to actually.
You saw how his mouth ate all of her titty. Oh, it was
no. D, it wasn't even that. First of all, you already knew it was gonna go into that territory the moment Mike's like quietly, subtly said, "I'll get the check."
I mean, look, Dan and Alex. That's Michael Douglas and Glenn Close's characters. Dan and Alex.
Right there. She's like, you fucking right, Dan. You better get.
So it's not enough to have this hot
nigga.
They had this hot passionate
it's
sex.
Drippy, it's blonde, it's kind of humming. I know you like it when it stank a little bit, don't you, nigga? Yeah, you nasty.
Pretty clean. Pretty clean.
It's pretty clean. Shout out to the one nigga that's gonna get turned on by this. Yeah, pretty clean. I peed 3 times. That one dude in the comments. So really,
I mean, look, no, but you know what wild to me. So you cheat one time. Now, prototypical of these type of movies, right? He cheats one time, and that's usually when most movies nowadays the regret kicks in and all that stuff, right?
Instantly. No, it's always instant.
No, in this instance, and this is probably why I enjoy it, right? He cheats, but later that night they go out clubbing.
This the thing that gets me.
And you know that's that classic New York elevator too, the one where you gotta like turn the crank and shit, and the joint is like super wide open. It's like old and rickety, but yet it's still working for like the last 70 years.
You know what I like? You know what I really love about that?
And it only goes up to 5 floors. She stops at midway just to give my man a good blow J. Okay,
I mean, you know, he was cupping them tits and licking them, so I mean, it was the least she could do.
The thing I like about it though was this buff, like right before he went to the club, it was like this, like, hey. You want to go appropriate somebody else's culture, and they just started dancing.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me point out. I want to point out something. I definitely want to point out something to you guys. That shit happens in real life.
Now, here's the funny thing. I got a question. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop. Go ahead.
I was going to say no. That shit actually happened. Okay. Long time ago.
Get waffles.
even waffles, because because where I was in the city at the time, this is like years ago. Like I was smashed, like I got with this one chick, did our thing, and then like once it was done, I was like, shit, I got all this energy. Like I don't even feel like going to sleep. I literally turned over to her and said, "You want to get some food?" Like we went down to the izakaya, got some quick bar food, and then like strolled over to like this live music spot. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Shit was still going on. So
that was awesome, dude. That's awesome. Here's ours. Then we went home and we had quite efficient sex.
Quite efficient.
Quite efficient. The thing I liked about it was like, here's the other thing I always notice. This is just a sad thing. I notice when it comes to white women and Latin music. There's always like there's one thing when a white girl hears a black song and they like it. That's one thing with that. I don't know. Merengue gets them white girls. I don't know how.
But the thing of it is, and this is what got me though, right?
Get me. No, the best part though, Harris. But go on your thing about the elevator. Number one, you just stop that motherfucker. Number two, when that nigga was walking by, I was really ready for this. Hey, what's up? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm stuck down here, man. So tell Earl, go downstairs. Yeah, see if you get.
See nowadays you do that shit. Nowadays you do that shit. You put stop. Some security guy on the camera is watching the fucking action go down the elevator. So
see, this is why you got to use those old rickety ass elevators.
They don't exist. They're taking it over now.
I know. I'm talking about the old ones. Like there's still a club. There's still like I know they still exist in New York. There's still like a club spotlight somewhere
of fucking New York where you can get robbed and stabbed.
Like where you go to the elevator, and like I said, it belongs to a nightclub. It's always a nightclub.
It's always a nightclub or a dude like Vin Diesel and Triple X where they got like half pints up there and shit.
Yeah.
They got motherfucking like video games up there and shit like that.
Gets me.
There's those places that don't exist. All right, good. Y'all gonna hate me for this. You know what, Chris? The whole place looks like the old Snick Show Roundhouse. God damn, what did I say?
Wow, that's a good one.
Wow. Roundhouse, yeah, I know.
That is a good baked in late 80s, 90s show right there.
My thing is this.
Yep.
This is what got me.
That's why they was just like they was watching You Can't Do That on Television.
Yes. I was like,
Canada's own import. You can't do that on television.
Mm-hmm. Canada's own import.
Here's my thing.
When you couldn't
and don't get it twisted. This is a mistake that both men and women do. You're part of the cheating scenario and you get comfortable. This motherfucker.
The word is called, Chris. The word is called emotions.
Okay, emotions.
Do you want to know what's more powerful than a penis for a woman? Quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Men and women do it. You get caught up with the person that was supposed to be a one-time twice, and then
do you want to know what's more enticing than getting your butthole eaten out? I'm sorry, nigga. You listening to me? You know what women love? You know what women love, despite how corny it might sound? Frolicking in the park.
This motherfucker takes her and his family dog to Central Park.
You took the fucking dog, my nigga. See, look.
Okay, no. Let me say it.
If you took the weekend car, fine. If you took like, I don't know, like your son's basketball or something like that, fine. You took the goddamn dog, my nigga.
D, let me say
the fucking dog, my nigga.
Let me say this, please, gentlemen. Mr. Douglas. Again, I cannot defend you in this situation. You brought the family dog. You brought the family dog in this. The family dog, nah, man, nah. He ain't a part of this, dog. He is civilian. All right. He has nothing. No.
Got nothing to do with this.
No. Let me finish. The dog has nothing to do with this, man. He is civilian. All right. Nah, you fucked up.
Quit calling a nigga the civilian.
Fucking Lockheed Martin to the Air Force and shit.
No. I'm using the train a day logic. All right. You brought the family dog into this, man. He ain't got nothing to do with this shit, man. He is civilian.
He ain't got nothing to do with it. But that
just like when you tried to let down Alex easy. You try to let her down gently by telling her you knew the rules.
Let me tell you something. This is why now.
Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Yeah,
you've done this before, Michael.
No. This shit almost gets them killed. I'm gonna tell you when it happens. No worry. But anyway, go ahead.
Here's my thing. And this is where nowadays I think it's easier because you have to make sure both parties are on the same page before it goes down. People still make that mistake, despite that.
I'm listening first.
You're right in the fact that nowadays both parties are never on the same page on the rules. There are some women out there that know a nigga in a relationship and they're just fucking them because they want dick. So they'll back off. Other chicks don't know the rules, unfortunately. And there's some dudes that don't know the rules and they do that dumb shit. So when he tells her, you knew the rules, I'm like, dog, you didn't outline any fucking rules.
You didn't outline nothing.
Hold on. This is my one time stepping in to say, okay, he was correct in this. He was correct in this instance. The only thing that you outlined, sir, was that you made it very clear that you were married. That's
outline of his dick. That's
all you did. That's all you did. You didn't tell her no rules. You didn't say, "Hey, let's only make this a weekend thing." Hey, after I give you this dick one more again, we done.
Sir, no lie. Let's make this a weekend thing. I'm selling for my money. This ain't a weekend thing. This is a one-time thing, and that's it.
My point is this: there was no establishment that was written down. Nothing. Look. I know we're trying to be funny and say nothing in writing, but no, on some real shit. You didn't make no X on the dotted line type of agreement that what the
night one is after he fucked her the first time. He should establish, hey, this is it.
Son,
hold on. He, he already actually technically he did do that. You want to know why he did that? You want to know where he did it? When he gets a phone call at the office and she's like, "Hey, what happened to you? I woke up and you were gone. I left a note by your bed." She's like, "Wow, I don't see it." And she finally turns to her left and sees it, and she goes, "Oh, that's cute. Hey, you want to go get brunch?" I'm like, you just completely ignored whatever that note said. So again, Michael said, "Okay, hold on." Again, hold on. As much as I want to say, and I'm still standing by it, I cannot back you up. I cannot defend you, Michael. He is making valid points. You made it clear. You wrote the note. You weren't there to wake her up and say, "Hey, you want to go to Tiffany's and shit?" No, you didn't do none of that. You didn't wake up and say, "Hey, let's go down to the old Soho and get brunch." You didn't do any of that. You woke up. You made sure you woke up 2 hours before her and went and took your ass home.
I mean,
you know where he fucked up? Mm-hmm. Do you know where he fucked up? You went back.
Yeah, he did. He went back.
Let me tell you
after. Hold on. He went back, and here's how you know you really fucked it up. When he said, "Nah, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of stuff to do." Like, come on over. I'll cook. I'll cook some. Like, listen, I'm a really good cook. You can come on over. I promise I won't bother you while you're working. Like, and as soon as he gets as soon as he gets over there, dude, she is making the exact same thing that his wife said was in the refrigerator. She's like, "Yeah, if you if you get hungry, there's some leftover spaghetti and meat sauce in the in the fridge." Like, oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll make sure I have that. This motherfucker goes over to this chick's house and she's cooking the shit. So what does he do to make sure he gets rid of the evidence? He goes back home and gives the dog the spaghetti.
Let me tell you something, man. Like,
here's the thing, though, that gets me with all this.
I'm like, Mr. Douglas, what are you doing?
Let me tell you where he fucked up again. Number one, he fucked up when you, like, there was something that you said just a minute ago. Only thing you established that you were married. Mm-hmm. He established that he was married. You know what that says to a woman who
knew that he was married?
Knew that he was married. Here's another thing that a lot of men, we don't see it this way. When a woman knows that you're married and she's still trying to fuck with you, unless you're like Baller McBaller, mm-hmm. Oh no, you're the prize. No. I'm not falling back for shit. I'm getting her out the way. Her out the way. Which it doesn't. It look unless it was just fucking, And even then, I have seen guys like, man, we just fucked a couple times. I have seen niggas get they shit taken down by a girl they fucked twice.
Here's my thing.
So
I think it's this.
I don't feel bad for Mike at this point either.
You gotta look at
you lost.
You gotta look at the
just
woman
lost.
like this.
You gave up all your power to her, yo.
Those type of chicks that's like, I want that guy. It's like, hey, ma'am, you realize you're in a losing situation because he's gonna cheat on you if you do get together and he ditches his wife.
Hey, Chris, I love how you went for that man excuse and not just realize, like I said, that's what their whole MO. The second you let them in is that I'm going to be the number one, not her. No. You don't need to be spending no time, energy, and none of that with her. But else is going to be fucking. You just thought it was going to be fucking.
So it's
really,
just,
nigga.
It's
That's
just
not
to
how
me,
that works with women. That's not how
that
works. Women don't move.
It's like to me though. It's like you go frolicking, and then after the third time you fuck, that's when you decide to pull.
He
the
messed up
chunks,
even more because this nigga's like, you hear this part? I remember this part when I was a child. I was so afraid. And she's like, oh my God, this nigga is telling me about his past and stuff. I mean, it's like he's just divulging information that I think you shouldn't even be doing at a time like this. You are a married dude. Like, yo.
No. My favorite part. He fakes a heart attack when they were frolicking in the park, and then she gets quote unquote legit mad and says, my father died of a heart attack. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. He's fine. He's fine and well living his life out in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, well. No. Michael Douglas. Well, I guess you got me really good there.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mike. Anytime a woman wants to say my mother or father has died of situation and then laughs and says, no, I'm joking, that totally didn't happen. Flag on the plate, man.
Hey, I'm with you too, Chris. Look, hear me looking at Chris. Throw the flag. Challenge that.
I'm like this.
Challenge that right now. No.
Like, boom. But what gets me is that, like,
yo, I forgot about that.
But the thing that gets me, right? He tries to break it off, and I ain't gonna lie, I respect her kicking him in his back and shit when she's like, "Get the fuck out!" I was like,
"That was
to be fair."
Because she said, I would respect you more if you just told me to fuck off.
Thank you. It's like,
okay, ladies, let me tell you something.
So when I do tell you to fuck off, you get mad. Where's the respect?
Okay, look. I was in the vicinity of a woman when this happened. I was like, why the fuck do it? Because you know what we mean. No, we don't.
Right, I mean, let's be real.
There's more to
for me,
that.
at least.
There's more to that, dudes. I'm sorry, my penis doesn't make me able to see what you're saying.
To be fair, though, I'm the type, for me at least, I'm the type of person where I'm like, hey, look, I don't want any person, man or woman, to be playing in my face. So mean what you say and stuff, right? So, like, I'll be like,
yes,
yeah. So for me, it's like,
I'm sorry, Chris. That sounded like you just told a girl to square the fuck up. That's what hey, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm.
Yeah, because it's like, look.
You know, every girl Chris been with is like shorter than him, so you just got this tiny ass girl. Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
No, but it's like that's all I'm asking. It's like, yo, don't play it. It's like, don't.
Chris literally has a Ryu versus Sagat matchup.
I mean, yo, man, this nigga looking down from the clouds on this girl like, hey, what you ain't gonna do? What you not finna do?
No, it's just like,
I'm
it's
sorry,
just
Chris,
no, but D is right. But D is right to a degree. It's like I'm not disrespecting. I want to make it perfectly clear. I would never go out my way to disrespect no woman at all. All I ask is, but like, no, I'm blunt. So my bluntness does come across like I'm being an asshole. So that's fair to the degree of like, all right.
I get that.
So for me, it's just like,
but it also sounds like we scrap.
No.
I mean, but you're right. It does come off that way, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be blunt. It's like, yo, don't play in my face. Like, if you like, yo, you tell the truth, cool, tell the truth. So it's like, I get what she's saying and stuff on the like, just like, because Douglas would have been better off saying, all right, ladies, so good fucking you 3 times, and assalamu alaikum, and just roll out.
For here's the funny thing about
You
this.
drop the smoke pellet and
you've been better off doing that shit and trying to instead of being nice about it. I'm like, nigga, you've been better off just bouncing with the dog and just rolling out and then calling it a day. And look, it's the 80s. He was doing the right thing of blocking her number and avoiding her ass. It was way easier back then. Now with social media and shit.
I don't know. I feel it. At least to me, in 1988, to block a number felt like it was a white man thing. Like you like that.
Yeah, it was like
that's a white privilege shit.
That's like white privilege shit. You can change his number.
It looked like my dad. I can imagine my dad doing it. I got to block a number. How much that shit cost? $15. I know it's 1980.
No. $15 in 1987.
I mean, especially gas.
It's like $30.
Nigga, gas was like 70 cents for regular, where you can put $5 in and shit, and you be fine.
Let's put it in perspective for all y'all little kids that don't know shit. Back then, arcades were only 25 cents. They weren't asking for 50 cents yet. They weren't even around that time yet.
They were. The good games were 50 cents.
In 88?
Yes, in 88, the good brand new games, the hot game. Come on, man. Anyone who ran an arcade knew damn well that when you brought a new game in, you paid double.
I'm just saying, I don't remember.
Especially if you were the only arcade on the block to have it.
This is the 80s, so arcades were everywhere.
I got a good question. At any point in any arcade y'all ever been in, was The Simpsons 50 cents for y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then
pocket change them all.
You're definitely right, Eric.
Actually, all the roller skating rinks in the DMV area, them shits were 50 cents, including the X-Men arcade. So.
I don't remember the Simpsons one being 50 cents or whatever.
Now the only one,
Crystal Skate, because Crystal Skate, remember, they was the only one that was having Mortal Kombat for 25 cents, and everybody else around the hood was like 50 cents, man.
I was still 50 cents at the time.
See, I'm sophisticated, D. It was either Clinton or Lanham skating rink, so.
Let me show you something. Let me tell you the leap with D. It's either Crystal Skate or Sportsylvania in Spotsylvania County down in Virginia.
Oh, you fancy.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm fancy.
Sir.
Yes, Sportsylvania was the shit. It was the shit. They went out of business for a good reason. It was the shit.
No, and here my ass thinking
this motherfucker in Germany skating and shit. No. In the Hall of Notes.
Stop.
Hey, listen.
I've been at your go-go.
No, I did have a legit ass skate park in Germany. Like the joint was official. I mean, it literally looked like the freaking what was it? The Foot Clan hideout from the first Ninja Turtles. Minus the cartons of cigarettes. And
that was peak 80s.
Cigarettes
and
everything.
That movie was peak 80s and 90s right there. Jesus Christ.
I'm saying minus the cartons of cigarettes and like 5 arcade machines of narc.
Irony.
Cigarette smoke everywhere. Cigarette and weed smoke everywhere. One random white girl in the corner doing coke.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Arcades back in those days, kids. You might get stabbed if you beat a nigga in fucking Street Fighter. So, best of luck to you. Best of luck. But anyways,
we deviating real quick. I want to get back to this part. See,
but just that whole conversation was just.
It's a whole conversation, but no. But listen, first of all, when your side. Damn, I can't even say that. I can't even say that she's a side piece because Michael's like,
I don't know, man. That weekend of whimsical thing does kind of put her in side piece category.
It does put her in side piece category, but remember, this is when Mike tried to establish once again. At this point, this is the 3rd time of him trying to tell her, hey, as far as I'm concerned, it is Tuesday. The shit that I did with you was Saturday and Sunday. Can we please? Why
are we still doing this?
No, listen. You try to invite me out to see Madame Butterfly just because I said that was my favorite opera. I listen, I applaud your effort in paying attention to to the conversation and all that, but no, it was just conversation. It is not a good idea for us to meet. Hell, it's not even a good idea for us to even talk to each other again. Can we please just let this go? Like, listen, I did not mean to lead you on in any kind of way. I am sorry if you thought that way, but no, I am a happily married man. Keyword, happily married man.
Did you laugh like
I'm sorry. 2001 girl talking back to you. Wow. So you could just give me information about yourself and act like you want me to be there and attend. It's okay, nigga. Cool. You don't have to go. It's $500 tickets. It's $500 because I can afford it. I know a bitch nigga that can't afford it. You click.
Now here's my thing.
I bet.
I like how
Here's you, Harris. Good. Now I can play Dead Island like I was playing.
Yo, here's my thing. And this is where I laugh. Michael Douglas had the audacity. And granted, credit to the movie for this. I like how his wife and daughter at home. I forgot his daughter. I don't know why it's his son.
No, you slipped up and you almost called his daughter his son. But it's okay.
Yeah.
No, Chris.
No, it was short hair. I thought it was
it's
a
okay.
son. Sorry.
No, you are totally fine because I did the same thing in our group chat. All right, and apparently that's actually a known thing with this movie. Everybody thought Michael Douglas's daughter was his son, but come to find out,
here's what got me
the
though.
short haircut.
I like how.
I'm like, damn it, 1987. Can we stop that?
Angie had me rolling because Angie was like, "That ain't a girl." I'm like, Angie, that's a girl. No, she ain't. She's 40. That's a 40. Right now, she's a 41-year-old woman. I showed her the picture how she looked now. I bet she had a dick at one point. I'm like, dang, Angie.
No, here's my thing. Michael Douglas does this thing where he feels like it's that, come on, God, you see that I love my wife, I gave her a kiss. You see that I love my daughter. We're playing cards.
Yo.
Get her a bunny.
Great. Can I point out?
Because God, you would never do this bad thing to me. You see, I love my daughter, right?
No.
You see, I love my wife, right?
No,
right?
Chris.
Right?
I gotta point out something about that really quick. By the way, so that is officially. That is that I am trying to get over the guilt of what the fuck I just did over the weekend.
Looking at God and hoping it works.
That is the classic. I clearly cheated on you while you were away type of affection.
So we're gonna look at this house in upstate New York and get a bunny to make it all right.
Let me tell you something. Angie gave me so much shit. She gave me so. You see that? What? You see how he all hugging her? And I bet she about to get blasted in bed too. He was fucking around. I like. So let me get this straight. Anytime a guy shows affection, yes, shows time and effort, and actually wants to be there as a man, and not just as a man, but a father and a lover, he's cheating. I mean, when was it before that? Like,
no. See, because do you know what that is, D?
It's
that
all of a sudden. It's all of a sudden.
Yeah,
really.
I get it. It's all of a sudden, but check it out. Timing is a thing, and when that shit comes into play, at the end of the day, my nigga, we can't win as men.
No.
I mean, it's just
because here's the thing. Men don't do this. We don't clock shit like women.
No,
we do not clock shit like women. Even I have seen niggas who are fucking psychopaths. They ain't got shit on a black woman that knows his niggas cheating on her. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you know what it is? This is why I sit there when women sit there and say, when I hear women sit there and say, and they say it with a straight face, not in some joking manner and shit, but they say it with a serious face. Women don't cheat. Bullshit. You fucking cheat. It's just y'all quiet about it to where we don't pick up on it.
No, not even quiet. See, they're cheating. Women's level of cheating is fucking MI6.
Oh yeah. And then they try to pull they pull the Jedi mind trick to be like, well, is it really cheating? I'm like, no, fuck you. It's cheating. Don't.
No. Don't do that, Chris. Don't bring in the hoes that were plotting to cheat on their husband for years.
All right.
The hoes that, you care now. Those are two different women. Those are two different spectrums of divorce.
Sir, two sides of the same coin to me. All right.
Nope. They're different.
No. So a woman sitting there saying, "Oh, you care now." I'm like, pardon my fucking French. Wow, really? Like, damn, like what the fuck? No. I'm sorry I was blind master and didn't see the fact that you were cheating. My bad. Jesus Christ.
Chris, right there. That gaslighting shit you just did right there. I'm sorry. I'm not like you. Like, see that gaslighting shit you did right there.
Okay, anyway, you know what? And that's the thing for me.
Anyway, moving on.
but here's my thing. It's just like I said. It's that whole, come on, God. You see that I love my family. You would never let anything bad happen to me. What happens? He gets the bunny for his daughter. You know, his wife wanted him to look at this place in upstate New York. You know, and
it's all perfect. They're going out with each other. Real talk. Chris,
his
real
wife, the way his wife looked at him when he was like, yeah, we can go in the first thing in the morning before I go into work. You check out this house up there, up in Buffalo. That's great. And she looked at him like, oh, okay,
I'm
shit.
Like, damn, you can
what
call
changed
out
your mind?
Like, you can call out of work that quick?
I mean, it wasn't like I was cheating. I love you.
I love you so much. Oh, did you love the way he hugged his wife when she came? Like, oh my god, oh honey, I missed you so much. I'm like, bro, laying it on thick there, buddy.
Real talk,
it on super thick, and I'm like, could you be any more obvious that you?
I know this is a movie. I know this is a movie and everything, but real talk. If you ever do that to a girlfriend or wife, and you do that move, it's like, who was you fucking?
Thank you.
Who was here? Who? Whip your dick out. Let me smell it. Who was here?
First off, don't say smell your dick, because now I'm thinking of baby
Smell
boy.
Look.
That's actually a woman. No, that is a woman thing.
And it's scientific too.
I'm just saying the way I'm just picturing
apparently,
when Tyrese dropped his pants and was smugging like she ain't gonna find shit.
No, but you gotta understand. No, see, but you gotta understand something, Chris. Women asking to smell your dick is their nose at that point turns into a goddamn black light. All right.
Look, Chris, put it this way. I know men don't work that way, but I think women know what their own coochie smell like. I'm just saying.
No, they do. I mean, it is like, I do know the fact that, like, if you are doing any sort of cheating or doing anything like that, if you end up fucking some other chick, their pH balance does get thrown off. So I'm not even denying that shit. So I'm not denying the fact that women's turn to drug sniffing dogs immediately. Like nothing. That's never bothered me whatsoever on that. I already knew that shit. I'm
just glad you didn't call women basset hounds. Then we would have had a problem.
No, they turned to fucking border patrol dogs. Just like, where's the drugs? And it's like oh, fuck.
It ain't like
they picked up the ability. It's like they picked up the ability of a drug sniffing dog, like Mega Man gets a new ability.
Like it ain't like the 80s and 90s where it was like the lipstick on the fucking on the shirt or whatever, and the collar. It's like
it's exactly like this. Jasmine, nah, nigga, who the fuck is that?
I don't wear lavender, motherfucker. Who is this shit?
That's women would hit that move. Now, does this happen to you, D? No, but I know how this tactic works.
No, see. Hold on, today
you be like this. I don't use that soap though, my nigga.
No, with D. Listen though. See, thanks to today's times, and thanks to that wonderful commercial that I love seeing my two favorite black people arguing over the shit, black men can actually use lavender soap.
I hate you for bringing up probably. You know what? It's not my favorite Old Spice commercials, but they hit me here. You know what I mean?
He is literally every guy like us was like, hold up, I like smelling nice.
I like to smell nice.
I love that thing when he was like rustling over it. It was like this quiet rustle over it.
And just like when, like you said, when a woman thinks that she's got the one leg up by saying, this has lavender, this is for me. No, it clearly states for men.
Now imagine if you're a guy that's not cheating and your woman thinks you're cheating. It's like, it's lavender. Please believe me. I didn't do it. I swear to God.
I feel
like,
bad.
It is. Like, no, first of all, it is 87. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to take my daughter, my son/daughter Ellen. We're gonna go
my
on the
boy daughter.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go in the room.
Elliot.
We're gonna go in the room and we're gonna bust out this new game called Mega Man 2.
Oh, dude, you know what made it even more funnier is that when they
I don't want to excite by push Mega Man 2.
What made it even more funny to really emphasize again, this is why I'm like, yo, Dan really was having prayers every night talking to God on this one, is when they were going, I guess his daughter was part of a wedding ceremony for, I think, with his wife's brother or something like that.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Anyways, I like how he was like,
the white was going on.
Something
good, thick, and Caucasian was going on.
No. His daughter had to recite something, and then while she was feeling like shit for doing it, again, I clearly cheated on my wife. Ellen, Ellen, that was amazing. You were excellent.
He was again. That's a guy that's clearly praying to God, because I like how he brings his daughter over and just hugs her tight. Yes. I'm like,
look, you get the nose breathing. You get this.
That's when you know you are down bad.
You are down bad.
Here's me. You need to talk to your wife tonight, dog. And I'm saying this. I'm saying this as a married man, like, dog. Let's see what you got to talk to him.
Most guys that have nothing, most guys that are single, that not single, most guys that have nothing to lose, don't give a shit, wouldn't go that far. I really feel Dan was bargaining with God every step of the way. Like, please, God.
You know what?
Please.
Chris,
I just want to have a good life. I'm like,
let's take this flip side.
If I agree to move the family to the countryside,
he moved up to the countryside.
You know what, God? You know what?
If I move us out today, can you let me get away with this?
If I stop the night drinking, if I just stop the night drinking.
I promise I will never drink another box of wine before bed again.
You know what? I go farther than that.
If you could just let this slide.
I will not call that 900 sex line once a week ever again.
What, God, I keep it a buck with you. I'll stop watching LA Law. You know that chick on there makes me hot. I gotta stop watching it. I just have to stop watching it now.
Here, God. This is the credit card that I use to call those 900 numbers. Here, pair of scissors. I cut it. There. It's gone.
God. Here are the somas that I still have in the closet. They're going down the toilet. They're going down. They're gone. They're gone.
Yo, because here's the thing. In between all that, Alex is trying to call him. Like Sue mentioned, the whole thing of her going to his office and apologizing to ease him into going to a concert. He denies her. Then he blocks her number. And she's trying to call the people to get his number, and they're telling him, man, we can't give you the information. Well, God damn it, fuck you. And he was like, where?
Ladies and gentlemen, 1988 Chris was on
sarcastic operator. That's me right there. Go fuck yourself. Where, man?
Where? Where exactly want me to fuck you? Where? The ear, the nose, the mouth. Come on now. There are many orifices on the human body that we can do.
We're getting paid $3 an hour. Let's do this. All right.
I don't have to put up with your shit.
Hey, I just saw Michael.
Real sick of your shit, ma'am.
Hey, bitch, I just saw Michael.
Like a stalker.
Bitch, I just saw Michael Dukakis get washed in the election. I don't give a fuck about America right now.
Reaganomics ain't helping my black ass. So what are we doing here?
Well, the fat boys just passed away. I can't be doing this. I can't.
You know what, man? Look,
this motherfucker Dan Quayle trying to be president and shit.
Look, all I'm saying is that, you know what? This is why I'm mad.
They talking about fax machines. The fuck is a fax machine?
This is why I am really mad at them outsourcing, those telemarketer calls, because I like when we had the U.S. call as telemarketing, I can fuck with them, and then they can hit me back with the smart ass for antics. I like the dynamics. The dynamics is great.
You never came across an Indian nigga that can speak English. Boy, they're funny, because you know who they are quickly, because it's like, man, I ain't trying to do this. So what time you trying to do it then? Not now. Oh, so I see. So you just, okay. It's okay. No, sir. Have a lovely day. Click. Here's me.
He's gonna come to kill my family?
No. Here's me. Did he know how to speak English probably better than me?
Sir, I'm from fucking Montana. All right,
sir, I'm from Montana. Yeah, and I'm from the middle of Punjab, and your ass need to join the AT&T's full coverage. You need to hurry the fuck up, dog. This ain't gonna.
Bro, she does all this shit, and so it's to the point. He moves out and Doug, the funniest shit ever. He's moving the couch in and the phone rings and he had that death look like, oh shit.
Here's the best part. This is the best part about it. Now, thank God for a white wife. Because his wife looks up. I'm going to get the phone. Here you go, man. Your man Mike squeezing his ass. Nah, baby. Nah. See, I got it. I got it, though.
I like how my man.
Listen, there's a part that I got to tell you guys about later in the movie.
I like how my man that helped him with the couch looked at him like, I'm not going to say your business, but I know what the fuck that move is.
It's like, I know what that move is, dog.
There's old black guy.
Nigga.
That was an old white guy. He knows what's up.
Old black guy would have old black guy would have hit him with this one. I see what you doing now.
No, you want to know what's funny? You really want to know what's funny? Everybody in this movie takes one look at Michael Douglas and they know what the fuck is going on.
Hey, yo, Mike, you good, bro?
I swear he had the death and the sweat. It was like the Jordan Peele sweat nervousness. Like,
yes, it was. It was straight up like, yeah. So yeah. We come to the city bar. All right, man. You wild, my nigga.
No, bro. I think it was way better when he was like, "Oh, it's just Martha. It's just Martha.
It's Martha. It's Martha." I love the fact that he looked at the moving guy even and said, "It's Martha."
I know who Martha is.
Bro, I don't even know.
I'm just trying to get this couch in, man.
Today, bro.
Pay me?
I'm like, dude, I have to drive all the way up to Syracuse in an hour. All right.
Like, you bullshit me right now.
Man, I got these Macintoshes in the back, man.
Yo, so Alex decides she apparently just turns into fucking Solid Snake and shit because she fucks up his car. Because I like how the music builds up to that. He's on the elevator with the rabbit, and he's like, "All right, honey, I'm come home and stuff." Gets to the floor where the car is at, and you just see smoke, and he's like, "This bitch, son of a..."
poured legit acid on his car,
bruh.
And the only thing I can think of was my boy on Comic View. Yes, Comic View years ago, going, and I quote, "My Volvo."
Can I ask you guys this? Is acid easy to buy? Because recently, as within the last 3 years, I have seen incidents where a guy threw acid at a woman that told him no, she wasn't interested. Which I'm like, you get acid that quick? And I see women.
Hardware stores and auto parts stores.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
wow.
Dude, like Chris, there's a thing called battery acid.
I know, but just like to hear a story of a dude just throwing acid in a chick's face because she turned him down, and women throwing acid on dudes because of whatever dumb argument they got. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Throwing it on cars. They love throwing
they throw it on cars. Like a couple of instances I seen, it was like a woman threw it on a car, kind of like Glenn Close's character. I'm like, is acid readily available? Like, goddamn. Like,
yeah, it actually is.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, just like, it's one thing to like slash tires, but acid is just like, that's like next level. Like,
acid makes a statement that is permanent.
Slashing tires makes a statement. God
no,
damn.
See, no, you can replace slash tires. Acid, it's a bit more difficult to explain.
Nah, exactly. It melts through. It cooks. It boils.
It destroys.
It's scary. It's scary to me. That's all I'm saying.
The best part, especially if it's in an enclosed space and they don't really want you to forget, the stink will stay there for a good minute.
It's just, that shit just scares me. Just like I said, especially reading that story about the dude that did it to a woman. I'm like, dear God, dude, like,
Chris,
Chris, it's about as bad as that dude that threw, what was it? He poured gasoline on that woman and burned her.
Yeah,
in front of the freaking T-Mobile where I used to live.
And look, if that upsets you, Chris, you know what's just as bad and just as that? I won't say just as bad, but do you know what's just as underrated as bad as that? Boiling water. Do you know how many dudes get scorched with boiling water? Do you know how many women
Al Green grits
with boiling water? Boiling water don't play around.
Al Green and grits.
Them hot grits, man.
Hot grits. That ain't funny. I'm fighting words, nigga.
You still got the burn years later.
Mm-hmm.
I
know a dude that had a girl do boiling water at him. All this right here to this day. It was like 10 years ago. It's still kind of, it's cooked. His arm is cooked off that crap, man.
Do the whole like skin graft to where you can at least make it, do that kind of shit.
Chris, it ain't the same.
Chris,
I know it ain't the same.
Chris, here's the funny thing: skin grafts to me don't work on black people because it's noticeably patchy.
Put it like this: when you step out in the sun and your natural melanin protects you, that shit is already peeling off.
Yeah, at that point, I'm like,
I heard it does that. I don't know.
At that point, I'm like, I mean, for what like I said, granted, Cocoa butter does heal off, from what I heard. So
You need to shut the fuck up,
Some
Chris.
shea butter.
shea butter does work.
Vote with shea butter, cocoa butter, and ginger
works.
ale
Don't-
being
don't
the
get it-
natural healer.
Don't get it
Chris.
twisted. It does
No,
work.
but it really does.
It does work with
Shea
your
butter.
skin.
Listen, gentlemen. Shea butter is the duct tape for black people.
Oh, it
all
really
right?
is.
Let me tell you something, nigga. African shea butter. Nigga,
Palmer's.
I swear to God.
Jergens.
I swear to God.
I don't know about Jergens. It's Palmer's.
I don't know. They got a shea butter.
I had to feel like Eric's gonna forgot this like this little itty bitty lotion.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had
Look, and then Chris goes, "It's travel size." And you're like, yes, it is. You know, I keep a lot. Like Eric's makes us feel bad for his.
you know what? I used to have like
he got extra stress.
I used to have like a small thing of lotion during the wintertime because hand dries out because it cold and stuff. So I used to have that at my desk at work and stuff. Nah, you need that because it's like got ashy ass hands because it's cold outside. It's like, yeah, I kind of need to put some lotion on. I ain't, you can't just lick your hand and think it's gonna work. It just
it's gonna dry and get
Let me
worse.
tell you something. As a kid that had eczema and still has to deal with eczema, do you want to know that licking your hand is something that you have to do not to get Joan on? You know that, right?
That's the reason why I like that joke from.
That was my hair.
That's why I like that joke in Barbershop too, where Cedric's character told Queen Latifah, "Yeah, you got a little ash on and just lick it and hit the elbow." And she's like, "Ah, get out of here." No, but my dude. No, but here's the thing. Put acid on the car, right? Gave him the tape before because he left the office and she left the tape for him, right? Then follows him because, again, let's be real. Nowadays, you can just GPS and find the motherfucker, no problem. She old schooled, double followed him. She followed him and took him back, and he didn't notice her. Followed him as he's playing the tape, and I was like, "This chick is thorough as a motherfucker."
Yo, she was like playing the whole tape had me. It's just rambling.
Michael,
you know what I mean?
Just very calm, collected. Just Michael. I understand. Yada yada yada.
What makes it so great is Michael.
Welcome to my podcast, Michael.
Like Michael is no. First of all, that wasn't a podcast. That was a whole ass TED talk because
that was a TED talk.
She goes into insulting
I was 16.
him.
I was a young woman.
Hold on. She goes into insulting him and then make it worse. Michael Douglas's face is he's just taking it all in because remember he went to the cops about this, and when
the cop was just looking at him like, ain't nothing I can do for you, dog.
Hold on, he goes to the cops. When he goes to the cops and explains the situation, first of all, I love the fact that since he's a lawyer, he wants to use a client. He says, I need this done for my client. I need it done for my client. So, sir, your client knows that. Unless we have any type of actual evidence, we really can't do anything.
Which is fair because they can't just
I just
do
can't
whatever.
I just can't arrest somebody for what we think they're gonna do. It just doesn't. It doesn't work that way.
Restraining order. We're not doing restraining orders. All right.
Again. Where is Do you have any evidence of this? Because with that, I could definitely push through for a restraining order. Until then, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to tell your client it's his bed and he's got to sleep in it.
This is where he fucked up. Did I mention the person that's following her is a black person? Oh, it is. We'll send a SWAT car out there.
No, wait, hold on. D, see, here's where you fuck up. Where is it? East side of Harlem? Yeah, we're not really gonna be going out that way. Sorry, we have I'm sorry. He's got to say, I'm sorry, man. We have no jurisdiction in East Harlem or Harlem, period. That whole side of Uptown, we got no.
My thing, and the thing of it is,
I want to help you out here, buddy.
I can send somebody. I don't know if this is going.
Now here's my thing.
I can take somebody out there. I see they show up. We can find out.
I will say this: it seemed to have been working that he basically was able to ghost her for her to have to go through the whole process of following him. Which I'm like, all right, so it's like, all right, cool. She follows him, finds out where she's living.
Oh yeah, and the best part of that tape. Like, I bet you don't even like women, you fucking faggot. I'm like,
I just be real.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
I was waiting for it too.
This is 1987. I was waiting for it. I'm like,
sir.
If she doesn't drop the F-bomb, no.
sir. Even nowadays, if women are really pissed off at you and stuff, they'll call you a faggot. Just
2021.
the homophobia just oozes out of them immediately. Like you're a
2021.
faggot, and
I
it's
have
like
seen girls, I have seen women go into a whole pride speech because their best friend's a gay dude, and then the second a man pisses them off, I bet you be sucking dick with all them faggot ass niggas. Like Victoria,
because my thing is this, like, first of all, like, cause you know what it is for me? It's like I've had a chick do that to me one time, and it's like, okay, I'm a nice enough guy. I'm not mad because I understand you're angry in the moment. Same time,
it's the Maury Povich effect. Maury, he got small dick just like his daddy. Like you fucked him, but you
enjoyed fucking.
Here's the funny
thing. You are still trying to have this man in your life. Guys, so for you to go to that resort of insult, it doesn't work.
Guys, it's extra funny when dudes do it to women. Like, that's why your pussy ain't shit, nigga. You fucked her like 10 times.
Yeah, there's that.
You know, I love niggas that say that. Niggas that say that your pussy ain't shit are niggas that fuck that girl more than 10 full times. I know it's dark over here. I know it's dark over here, but fucking light bulb. Point is. There we go.
Oh, there it is. No, it's just it's just funny when men and women.
I was about to say introducing D in the shadows.
Nah, but it's just funny when men and women do that shit. I'm like, nigga, you fucked her like 10, 15 times. Clearly the pussy wasn't bad. I mean, what are we doing here? Like,
you clearly slept with that person. You're saying
Also, Michael Douglas did say, listen, I am clearly a very happily married man. If I wasn't in a relationship, I would totally be with you.
That's the worst thing you could say. It's like,
that's
don't do that. You gave her
I'm like, stop giving her
never say.
Don't ever don't ever give these.
It's one of those statements that you can, on a basic level, maybe you can get it.
But don't ever give these hoes false hope. Don't.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like.
Hold on, my nigga, you knew the rules. You ain't supposed to say that shit.
It's the equivalent of.
But Chris, that being said. And let us not give out names if we know somebody. How many dudes do you know tell that to a girl? We could be together. Something like it's just right now, me and my boo, you know, we not seeing eye to eye. You know what I mean? And
you just gave her an end.
You just gave her an end, especially when you say me and my girl not seeing eye to eye. I'm gonna make you see eye to eye with me.
The women.
This keeps going back to what I told you. They want to be number one. They don't want to be number two. You know, one of my favorite songs from Tina Marie is "Love a Girl." That's all she wants to do. That's all she wants, man. That's all these.
That's the equivalent of a chick. The equivalent of that is a chick saying, "I think you're gonna make a girl happy someday," and I'm like, "So why are you telling me that? Like, why are you telling me that?"
Hey, listen. I would be with you, but I have a family. I love that shit. Yo.
I just like how shout out to Dan's wife who was played by Ann Archer Beth. Shout out to Beth, you know, she's rolling around in the 88 Honda Accord looking clean. I just love the shot of the Honda Accord. I was like, what kind of Honda? Oh, Honda Accord. All right.
All right. That's the brand new 1988 Honda Accord.
88 Honda. Hey, look, man.
Listen, a Honda Accord on a lawyer's salary. That's
87 Honda Accord, man. Look. Let me tell you something. The thing about Hondas, I love about Hondas is that how over the years it's endured that they stayed with that same model despite the year for so long before they finally changed up. So when I looked at it, I was like, that looked like a 92. No, that's 87. Why did I say 92? Because the 92 Accord looks similar to the 87 one a little bit. So I'm like,
but the 80s for JDMs it was all about that box lifestyle.
Yeah. That box lifestyle. That joint looks like,
especially the CRX.
Yep. It's kind of funny that you say that. Like yeah, on a lawyer's we say on a lawyer's salary, and then Chris like, hey, they last forever. I'm like this. Both of you are right. See, Eris is right. Nigga, really? And Chris is also right because that car is going to last till 2009.
No, I mean it was a family car back then.
No. See, first of all, dude, you got two family cars. All right. his car was a freaking Volvo station wagon, and the wife drove a Honda Accord. Like
Volvo station wagons, if you grew up of a child of the 80s and early 90s, that was a family car, and you thought somebody was rich. I ain't gonna lie, I thought somebody was well off.
Only people from Virginia drove those, and it was like
PG County. When I was going to Full Gospel, a couple parents that had a Volvo station wagon.
No, I'm pretty sure you did, but all the station wagons I saw were those old Buick junks and the God, what was the other one? I forgot the other one. The old Journeys, the old Plymouth Journeys.
It was like Volvos, Saabs back in the 80s. That was a
that's what I thought she had. Right. See, that's actually the car I thought she had. I thought she had a Saab. But I was like,
well, wasn't Michael Douglas' rental car? Wasn't his a Saab?
I don't know.
Not in this movie.
What was his rental car though?
It's actually a Porsche, but you didn't see it because it wasn't in the movie. It was actually offset. But I'm sure.
Okay. but I like how Beth and Dan, they go out of town and stuff, and Alex decides, I'm going to fuck with them and kill the bunny.
This movie literally gave birth to the quote bunny boiler.
Man.
Yeah. I got a question before we get into that scene. Did we mention that Alex was pregnant?
No.
Oh yeah, we need to mention that. Yes,
no, I was going to get to that part.
Yeah, yes.
Again, like the first time he goes to, I think this might have been the second time he goes back to the house to say, "What is your deal? Like, what the hell is going on here?" Then she just breaks down. Not even breaks down. She just flat out tells him, "I'm pregnant." You're pregnant.
So you did the shit. He's like this. You did the shit in public, so I don't choke you the fuck out. Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, he did. No, he went to her apartment and she told him that.
I thought it was the second. No, I'm thinking of the second time.
She told him after that. That's what I'm remember. She told him that. Remember, she told him that she was pregnant. And Michael Douglas, he goes into straight. Listen, we can take care of this. All right, I will pay for the abortion. And she's like, word. And she goes, well, wait, what makes you think that I want to get rid of it? I want to keep it. I just want you to face up and handle your responsibilities. Don't I get a say in this? Hi, DJ Sue 3 Black Geeks. Mr. Douglas, sir, according to a quote from one Myron of Fresh and Fit, the moment your man gravy leaves, the moment your man gravy leaves that turkey baster and is inside that box, you have no say on the matter.
I mean, the only thing that you could say that was admirable, and maybe because at the time he's rich and stuff, is throwing out there, "Oh, I'll pay for the abortion." Because if you think about the 80s at that time, abortions were expensive as shit. I mean, granted, it's expensive as hell now, but back then,
offering to get rid of it is one thing, but seeing how, again, timing. I'm gonna say this every single time that we bring this shit up. Timing is key.
You don't tell an emotionally distressed woman you don't want to abort the kid.
The fact that you told Alex that is your first go-to thing is, I'm gonna pay for the abortion. Just off rip, like I'm taking the car in for service or some shit. Bruh, you just don't do that. You don't go for the first option. First of all, you got to calm her down. Like how women, women is, like whenever women is especially in a relationship, how a girlfriend will fuck her boyfriend to calm him down.
Mm-hmm.
Wives do the same thing to husband.
Sometimes like this. Look, Chris, we're there. When you said that right there, here's all the girls. Would have said cooking, but yeah, sure, fucking.
Sure.
No. I'm gonna keep again.
Downplay my fucking skills.
No. I am not downplaying anything. I'm not downplaying the damn thing. I'm keeping the straight facts. I'm telling you the uncomfortable truth. Your first reaction is fucking the commas down. Okay. Cooking is second. It's like cooking is supposed to be the assurance part.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, cooking is the
assurance. Nigga just commenting. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying cooking is the assurant part. It's like, hey, this is the last resort. Obviously the box, it might have worked. I'm about 90% there. Let me make sure that extra 10% sealed the deal by cooking. Anyway,
don't cook no basic ass, spaghetti and meatballs.
Also, smart women know how to fuck you without cooking. I mean, know how to fuck you without fucking. So
Yeah, there's that.
Hey, Eris, look, I'm not trying to disprove you. I'm just saying women dribble like motherfucking Jason Kidd around us.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm not denying you. I'm not even doing it. But I'm just letting you. That's all I had to say. But anyway, go ahead.
D, listen, man. When I can slam dunk my dick in a woman like my name is Vince Carter,
Ow!
right?
Ow!
And that just makes her, and that makes her, and it makes her forget about whatever the fuck she was angry about.
You say Vince
I did my
Carter.
job.
So here's the problem, Eris. Ain't the point you said slam dunk, but when you say Vince Carter, that means you're doing this move and then you're hanging.
Yes.
And it's like, ow!
Yes.
Stop doing that to her. And here's
Yes.
me. Look, stop doing that to her. Here's me. As long as your dick.
Oh, your face.
Look, you got to say it like it's a concern to you. Like, Jesus, dude, how big is that?
But no, seriously. Offers to pay for the abortion and off rip.
I ain't with that. Look, Eris, here's the funny thing. I am of that school of if you don't want an abortion, I don't want it, but you want it. That means you are now responsible of something because as an adult, you know I ain't gonna do nothing for it, and I'm all for that. Keep the courts out of it as much as possible. I think what makes it you're gonna be that type of dude that ain't gonna pay child support or none of that, and the girl's like, no, I don't want you in the baby's life. Oh my God.
I would say this.
She did me a favor.
Yeah.
I would say like what makes it wild too is that after that whole scenario and Alex killing their pet rabbit and the buildup for it is crazy.
I don't get it though. Hold on, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. So if you want him to take responsibility, but you don't want him in the baby's life, you got it. You missed thing, you got all that. But you want him to take responsibility, which means that he has to be with you. He can't be with you. You do realize this is a catch-22 at this point. You can't have both.
No, D.
That's where it stops for me with her.
No,
that's
D,
where it stops for me.
D, you gotta understand this thing about the character of Alex. See, Alex at this point is fucking with him.
Okay.
Yeah. She is fucking with him to the point of damn near getting people killed. I mean, she already killed the family. Sorry, the second edition family pet. Okay, now I'm gonna keep it a stack. If she killed the dog, this movie would have ended like 30 minutes earlier.
I gotta be really honest with you, Eris. If the dog died, I don't think nobody noticed. That dog like he was like 14.
It doesn't matter.
Old ass looking dog.
It doesn't matter, D. You don't D. It doesn't matter. You don't kill a man's.
You don't kill a family dog, D.
You don't kill a family dog, dude.
I don't care.
Listen, we got three
running right into the wall.
My nigga, we got 3 John Wick movies that all state the same thing. You don't kill the man's dog.
I mean, but my thing is this: she killed that fucking bunny and boiled that shit, and just the build up for it between the daughter rolling out there, and then the wife like, hold up. I didn't put no shit on the fucking boil when I left out here. What the fuck is going on?
You making it? No. Just imagine that joke. You walking out, I was like, yeah, man, making chicken.
Yeah, seriously, you smell me like. I mean, I didn't put nothing on boil. It smells pretty fucking good in here. God damn, like
I'm smelling that. I was like, yo, who making oxtails?
What if Alex actually seasoned the fucking rabbit when she opened the pot?
I was mad. I was mad. I saw something red. I was like, yo, is that rosemary?
No. You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth? Every black girl, oh my God, he killed a bloody rabbit. He fucking a white girl too because it's
no oregano.
Not even the basic. No salt and pepper.
No, that's when she look up. She look up and she knows like, bitch, you didn't use none of the salt. Wow.
No, make it worse. But he still had fur on him.
Didn't even skin the rabbit. They just
make it worse. No, because you know what she did. Hey, how you doing, bunny rabbit? And just dumped his ass in the water.
Like murder, boiling water, dump.
So the daughter is crying and she's in bed and stuff, and that's when Dan tells Beth what happened, and Beth obviously does like any told the wife, like, get the fuck away from me, get out. And it's like,
hold on. I like how he told his friend first, and his friend was like, "So what is it? You ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you." Like,
Yo, when he,
your family law, well, you're kind of fucked, nigga.
I mean, yo, Beth is like pushing him away, telling him to get out.
I
And
like
her.
it though. She doesn't really break emotion, like she doesn't go with
No, she just tells him to get out, get the fuck out.
Not even get out. I like the fact when he
not
says,
even
hey,
get out. That's what I'm saying. She didn't tell him
no, wait. When he said, do you remember the woman who came to the apartment and you were looking to offer the place to her? You're talking about the blonde. Yeah, I remember her. What does that have to do with what's happening? I'm like, seriously, woman? You're really not trying to put two and two together, are you? Still don't know. Okay.
Son.
All right, hold on. I'm already inside the stadium. I'm about to throw the first pitch, and you're clearly in the parking lot. Here, let me help you.
Tells her,
He tells her, like, listen, I had an affair with her. Now, I'm about to...
What? I was doing this to her.
Now hold on. I'm about to explain something. Chris, you ain't shit. I'm gonna explain something to both of y'all. And to quote Eddie Murphy on this one, Eddie Murphy Raw said this. First of all, if you did your thing with your wife, as long as you have at some point in your life have made your woman come real hard, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how much you fuck up, as long as you say, I'm sorry, she will listen to your story. Now, that said, he attempts to tell the story, but then she throws the curveball at him. Do you love her? That right there is the hey. That right there is the let's make a deal or break a deal moment. Because if your answer is anything other than no, you fucked up.
The fact that some dudes literally dropped the ball on that question, I'm like, nigga, just say no. You really don't like the fucking dick.
Like, bro. When she says, do you love her, after you clearly have been trying to avoid her, you know damn well that your wife just gave you the easiest alley-oop ever. All you need to do is bring that bitch down.
Even if she doesn't believe you when you say no, it at least gives her some semblance of peace of mind.
It does give her a semblance of peace of mind, because the moment he said no, it was just one time, and it was never supposed to carry on the way that it did with all of this shit. It was just one time. When he said it was one time,
we actually did it in the park. We didn't show y'all that thing.
When he said it was just one time, it was never supposed to happen. Like, it was never supposed to happen the way that it happened. Like, please let me explain. So he said, "Let me explain." I'm like, now she's angry. At this point, she's angry. My nigga, I need you to grab that duffel bag, throw in a couple of overnight clothes, check into the nearest hotel, and keep it moving.
Deodorant, bro.
I just like the fact that, like, when he tells Beth, when he tells Alex, like, yo, Beth knows, because I mean, once he told Alex that Beth knows, I think Alex at that point figured, oh shit, I don't got no goddamn leverage now. Damn. I like how Beth immediately at the same time gets on the phone. Hey, bitch, don't fuck with our family ever again. I'm like, whoa, shit. Like,
no, she said it very, very direct and stern. She
said,
no, because she's like, you don't have the balls. You didn't tell your wife. You want to talk to her? My man hands the phone to his wife, and then she says, This is Beth Gallagher. If you ever come anywhere near my family again, I will kill you. Hangs up the phone. Doesn't wait for a response. Doesn't wait for shit. Just hang up the phone and keeps it moving. Now I want to point out something. The part where she kicks out Michael Douglas. You clearly see that his dog.
Hawk music. Sad Hawk music.
No.
Because when she hung up that phone. But you know why? Because right when she hung up that phone, Harris, Michael hit the Derek Jackson. Yeah, babe. So we gotta come together as husband and wife.
Like, motherfucker, get the hell out of my Get out of my house. But the part where during that fight, hold on, this made me
sorry. No, this was that this year. I'm sorry, Chris. Was that this year?
Yeah, I think it was this. No, yeah, this year. Early this year.
Early this year. Hold on. white people try to destroy the country this year too, right?
More
That
or less,
happened this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, that happened this year too.
When they stormed the Capitol, right?
Yeah, January
That was this year.
6th. January 6th, the day in infamy.
I still think it's 2019, y'all. I still haven't coped.
D, why are you still acting like it's the longest year? No, sorry, that was 2018. 2018 was a 10-year year.
No. I get that. I'm still getting over shit.
I'm just saying, there's something to be said.
No, but hold on. I want to point. No, I really want to point this out because I was laughing at this earlier. Before, like, without jumping ahead. So you know that part when you see his daughter like watching the both of them fight and shit, and you see like genuine crying. So, according to this movie, to get the desired reaction shot from Ellen during that scene where she's witnessing her parents having an intense argument, Michael Douglas was behind the camera bullying this girl and threatening to take away that stuffed unicorn she was holding, saying, "Look at that." Yeah, he said, "Look at that stupid unicorn. I'm going to throw it in the garbage," which is what she
method acting like a motherfucker.
It was method. It was pure method acting because when he threatened to do that, she genuinely started crying and she's clutching it even harder. And so Adrian Lyne yells, "Cut!" Douglas immediately ran over, apologized, and said, "Listen, I was only kidding," and hugged her. And years later, Michael Douglas said, "I felt pretty guilty, but you got to do what you got to do, man."
I mean, my thing is
Hollywood,
this, like,
giving children trauma one by one.
My thing is this, like,
she had to be. Imagine you were an 8-year-old girl, happy you're in Hollywood, having Michael Douglas, and he's a good and Michael Douglas is a good actor, so he turned up the juice with that shit.
I'm pretty sure Michael Douglas took that little girl for ice cream after that scene. Like, hey, sorry.
This line came up. Hey, listen to me, you little fucker. I'm gonna take you. Listen to me, you piece of shit.
I am running on 2 hours of sleep. In between shooting this shit, I'm shooting Wall Street. Which he was, by the way.
And at the same time, I'm really pissed off at my wife. I'm going to get a divorce from her. I promise you I am. And he did.
We're going to Friendly's for ice cream. You ain't gonna complain.
It's 87.
I'm sorry, wait.
We're going to Friendly's for ice cream.
Shut the fuck up, Chris. I wasn't ready for because I think when you're white, you have to say white things in anger, and that's always funny to me. We're going to Friendly's afterwards.
No,
you're sit. You have your. You're going to sit. You have your triple. You want to fucking stand me?
First of all, it's white people angry in 87. Damn it, we're going to Sizzler, and you're getting the dessert menu.
Jesus Christ, Sizzlers.
No, Timmy, you can't have cocaine with that. Now it's the 80s.
Nah, but like my thing was this,
that's such a sad scene. So bad for homegirl.
At this point,
I can't even look at that scene the same anymore.
That is so sad.
At this point, Alex
she's a grown ass woman right now. I remember that time Michael Douglas.
My thing is this: Alex decides she's gonna up the ante on really fuck with this family, and
I'm sorry. Now I just got Michael Douglas yelling at a child.
That's what I'm saying. He's threatening to take a child's stuffed animal. That image is burned into my memory now because I'm imagining it's 1987 and Michael Douglas is threatening to throw away.
The lead from Romancing the Stone is yelling at me.
The man who will go on to have copious amounts of sex with Sharon Stone and Basic Instinct.
Oh my God!
Threatening to take away my stuffed animal.
Oh, the dude that's going to later give Catherine Zeta-Jones hepatitis is not. It's like, I don't know if that's true. I'm just being funny. I couldn't think of nothing fucked up on Michael Douglas. The guy that showed his ass in Basic, you already used the Basic Instinct. I can't say it. Anyway.
Kind of syndrome dude sat there and cussed me out.
Mom, the nigga off the game just said some shit.
No, I guess he really is. No, I guess he really is Pim.
Man, I got a story. He's like fucking. It'd be fucking Concept do an interview with her and be like, "Hey, Nuggets with Ellen Lotson." So Ellen, what was Michael Douglas like? Man,
let me tell you Spartacus' son. Yes, Spartacus' son. Yes, that checks out, everybody. Kirk Douglas was Spartacus. Let me tell you what Spartacus' son did to me, nigga.
Nah, I like how Alex. I like how Alex, after Beth told her, threatened her. I like how Alex pulled the Cam Newton. Okay.
All right.
And
My
decides
I'm going
to fuck with you more. I'm gonna pick your child up from school, and we're gonna go to fucking Coney Island and have fun.
That was probably that right there was by far like the most terrifying part.
That is habitual line crossing right there, buddy.
It's not even just habitual line crossing, because the real line crossing was not only did you quote unquote kidnap my daughter, but you indirectly caused my wife to get into
she got rear-ended. Got rear-ended.
She didn't get rear-ended. She rear-ended. Yeah, she ran into somebody.
Yeah, so
yeah. And it looked like, I know. It looked like a Don went Jagger knee on her face afterwards. I already know about it. But that was Dashboard that did that.
So at this point, Michael, Dan is taking care of his wife, and it's kind of the thing where him helping his wife, it kind of puts them in that mode where all the bullshit with him cheating is like out the window at that point.
No.
Well, not out the window, but it's like, hey, I'm not focused on that shit right now. I'm caring about you. And there's a layer of appreciation that she's appreciating the fact that he's there helping her. So it's like, it ain't over on that end, but it's like, hey, it's a truce kind of thing, if that makes sense.
I if that's what you see, Chris, yeah.
That's what it seems like. I ain't saying it was like 100% cool.
I tell you what it was. It was a married man trying to make sure his daughter didn't kill herself when she turns 13. Let's try and make this shit work. That's what that was.
I mean, it's just the vibe. It didn't feel like there was tension, but it felt like, hey, we ain't done with this, but hey, I'm here to make sure.
Oh, they ain't fucking. They ain't talking to each other.
Well, I mean, other than, hey, honey, I got some pills. I can go downstairs and get some. I'll make you some tea. And she just gave that nod, like, okay, whatever. That's cool. My thing is this.
At that point. I thought you've been before that, nigga.
No. I mean, I'm just talking.
What I like about all this shit, though, is that here's my problem. Like, say what you will. Like, yeah, she kidnapped the kid. That kid ain't shit.
Oh, the kid was just didn't say shit.
That kid ain't shit. That kid ain't shit. She just left.
But
with a stranger.
My thing is this.
No, hold on. Add an insult to injury. Hey, Ellen, give me a kiss.
Man.
Can I point out something again, gentlemen? You do know that if Alex wanted to kill Ellen, she could have at any point in time.
My thing is this. I thought for a moment in the next scene after that, it was like a dream that Alex was having, because I forgot about this part because I hadn't seen the movie in a while. Michael Douglas, I don't think any dude would ever do this in real life. This motherfucker kicked down the doorway with a 4-4 and decided I'm gonna fucking choke. I'm like, whoa,
Chris. Wait. The second you take my child and we don't know where, you're getting your ass whooped. I'm probably gonna fucking kill you.
It was because it happens for this whole ass.
I think because the scene happened so quick. He kicked the door and was like, "Whoa!" I'm like,
Chris. It happened the way it needed to.
No, that needed to happen.
Loud and quick. Yes.
See, understand something, Chris. First of all, my man waited outside. He didn't ring the door to give her any type of warning. No. Because remember, you got to get into the building first. Mm-hmm. He waited for 3 people that was on their way to, I don't know, Cheddar's or something. They was on their way to go somewhere. My man grabbed the door before it closed.
It's the 80s. They were on their way to get cocaine.
Whatever. I just insert name of establishment. There are 3 people that were going clear off screen.
Cheddar's, and that's an establishment from the 2000s, dog. What are you doing here, man?
I'm just throwing, like I said, I'm throwing.
That's like me saying they went to the 40-40 club, all right?
No, stop. No, don't stop, because you're going to make Eric say, all right, they went to, I don't know, Mario Luigi's down the street. You happy?
All right, fuck it. They were on their way to Studio. Listen, no, they were on their way to Studio 54. Moving on.
Like this, but it was 3:00 in the day.
Whatever. Moving on. My man opens the door and just solid snaked his way up to her apartment. All he did was just tap. Just tap on the door very subtly.
Dude.
She opens it.
I liked it because he could have got the key and walked right into it. He knew where her
He
key
could
is
have.
at.
He knew. Yeah, he definitely knew where the key was, and he said, "No, I'm gonna have her open the door because I want to bust this door on her
Relax and
face."
take notes. Well, take notes.
Man, my man literally was choking her out,
Yo,
and then
that nigga
let her
stupid
go.
keep that door open, young.
Dan pulled a solid snake and CQC the knife out of her hand,
Yep.
and I'm like threw her ass on the ground like, nah, bitch, you ain't gonna no.
I loved it.
Did you like how when she first opens the door, Michael Douglas literally tyrant slaughtered the door?
Just that mother, I liked it because she thought she got away from that choke out, and he just grabbed her and threw her against the wall. Here's the fun part. Me and my wife. Yeah, she a baby bummer. Yeah. That's a one in a 1 in a million chance that you do that to one of them, and it's like, ooh, what you doing? No. Now, if you do that to any girl that was born after 1979, yeah. That don't work. You'd be like, oh, so now you trying to fuck.
It's like that shit from Civil War when fucking Black Widow hit Rumlow, and he's like, that don't work on me anymore, lady.
Remember, we did Swim Fan not too long ago, and we said, well, the problem with that one was homeboy walked up to her, he pulled her by her hair, and then proceeded to whisper in her ear.
Let's be real.
You're an idiot. Let's be
real, D. The difference is, Jesse dude and Swim Fan, he was a nice guy, so like his pull and like jack up game wasn't quite on Michael Douglas level. Like, Michael Douglas came but as we say in the FGC, Michael Douglas came in there to play to win. All right, he played to win. He was like, nah, bitch, I gotta make a statement. Jesse and Swim Fan, he was being nice with the hair pulling, like, I don't want to kill you because I'm nice.
We're in the back of a library, so it's ironic that I'm supposed to kill you.
Yeah. So it's like he's too nice. Michael Douglas like, nah, bitch, I came to claim to win.
I want the cops to come in. I want the cops to come in because your ass will go to jail.
No, see, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Michael Douglas's motive here. See, number one, you snuck into the building. Number two, you busted down the door. Number three, you were choking her out in her home. Now, it doesn't matter. It does not. No, Chris, stop it. You cannot use he's white. No, seriously, look at this shit from a cop standpoint. From this, from a cop's viewpoint, this would look like a simple breaking and entering, and you attempted to murder this woman in her own home.
I hate to be that person. Harris is right. This is just an episode of SVU. It's really that's
exactly.
all.
You're right.
So again, whatever the reason, whatever the motive was, because guess what? The motive behind that, the reason why he did it. So she kidnapped my daughter. She did this. Is your daughter hurt? No. Like was your daughter at any point, suffering any type of trauma? Well, she did kill the bunny. That's irrelevant.
Well, then the daughter probably definitely for sure wasn't going to say that the lady was mad at her because he was like, well, the lady got me ice cream. She got me ice cream.
She took me home. We was took me on a ride and everything, and then she, we came home. So your daughter was completely unharmed. You came to this woman's house and murdered her right there on the spot. So you're a lawyer. I would say I hope you're lawyered up, but you really have no case. Just like your fat friend in the attorney's office was like, what kind of case do I got here? I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan, it ain't good. It really ain't good.
I mean,
that house, that kids.
I just find it amazing.
All of that. That's why he stopped himself, because he knew if I killed you in your own home, how the fuck do I explain this to the cops?
Hey, lawyers do what lawyers do.
And I mean, the thing of it is too,
smart about it. This ain't Fatale where the law was on Hillary Swank's side.
Because she was the law, sir.
That's what I'm saying. She was law. That being said, like I said, see, that's the reason why I like Fatale. Only because Hillary Swank was having way too much fun being a fucking heel.
I wish we got the Judge Dredd moment in Fatale where Michael Ealy was like, "You're not the law." No.
He actually did say something like that. She was like,
"You see this badge? I am the law, baby."
It was something where he's like, "You gonna do this to me?" Yes, I can. What? Oh, because you're just a lawyer, and I'm the law.
In front, in front of his family too. In front of his family, she said that shit too. That's the funny part about that. I was like, man, in front of his mama and his brother, like, goddamn, like,
I mean, she embarrassed that nigga. I was like this. It would have been great. Oh yeah, he thinks my box is amazing.
Ironic part about that, I still laughed at Fatal. Like the mama even knew he fucked up. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, that was funny.
Hey guys, check this shit out. So that part again, like when he asked his lawyer friend, like, you know, what kind of case does he have? Because remember, dude, he broke into her house looking for shit that he could try to
couldn't find anything. She was like, yeah, I thought the pregnancy was bullshit.
He couldn't find anything. You know, he like opened up a medicine cabinet and found the freaking EPT, the early pregnancy test. Then he called the doctor and and he said, you know what he told me? Congratulations. God only knows what she told him.
Yeah. She said he knocked me up good. And trust me, it sounds funny me saying that. No. Apparently women kind of like that. Oh, he knocked me up.
Now he asked him, like, what could he do? And he said, well, you know, at worst, I mean, not even at worst, getting off easy is, you know, she would just come to you. And I'm sorry, the worst thing that will happen for him is she sues him for child support.
I mean,
that'd be the worst thing.
It's 1987, so that's like $100 a month. You could do that, bro.
It's true. But it's true though. It's the worst thing that happened. Number one, the shit will be completely out in public. Because remember when he tried to go to the cops about the situation, he said, "Well, the whole thing is going to be out in public."
Mm-hmm. Man, because after he did that whole thing,
and say nothing to my wife, bro. Can we just keep between us?
I mean, after he did,
can we keep the crime between us?
I mean, after he did all that shit to Alex, and then he tells the police she kidnapped him and stuff, it was kind of like, all right, you told him you kidnapped her. Like Sue said, it's just like, what are they going to do other than look for her, and that's about it. That's the only thing they can do, just look for her.
That's the most they can do is look for her. They can only at this point now that the kidnapping has been established and. You know, the boiling of the bunny and all that.
The boiling of the bunny.
All of that.
That's what it is at that point.
You know, those two things have taken place. So, yes, at this point, my family is definitely being threatened. She could have killed my daughter at any point in time, even though she didn't, but it's to prove that she could. So now he decides to get the cops involved. And I like how, you know, at this point, Michael Douglas, again, being the distraught parent, he says, listen, can't you do anything about this now? Hey, you don't have to yell.
Hey,
I'll send
calm down, guy.
Like, listen, I'll send some guys over and you know, we'll bring her in for questioning. It's like, all right, thank you. Walks out the door, slams it, and he goes.
That wouldn't even have given me peace of mind because I'm like, it's Alex. That's not going to work.
Dude, when he said thank you, walk off. You know the cops that do thank you. Nah, don't call him out there. No,
don't do it.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Here's the best
Phil,
part.
pass the donuts.
Here's the best part. Best part. She already knew the jig was up, and she left her apartment a long time ago.
Oh no, she's smart, man. She's smart.
She was real smart because because at this point, cops couldn't even find her. They were like, cops have no idea where she is.
Guys, can we talk about the exquisite stealth of Alex?
We can definitely.
I just want to know what was the process of her sneaking into that house and nobody saw her ass.
Okay, that's the one thing I want.
Wait. Wearing that white ass dress for one thing.
I know.
Hold on, but I'm gonna point out something.
That kills your camouflage.
It does. At this point, she's running around in negative 30%.
Thank you. In the dark, no less.
But I want to point this out. See, something that this could actually go into the yuppie era of movies.
Oh, it definitely is.
Because hold on, I need to read this for you guys. So this movie typified the subgenre occasionally referred to as yuppies in peril. Dan is an example of a yuppie who has, in theory, chosen family life as a Manhattan lawyer who lives in a refurbished suburban house with his young daughter and stay-at-home wife. Dan uses his city corporate existence to sleep with Alex Forrest. She lives in a swanky, gentrified apartment, and she is an apparently happily single, independently publishing executive, and she's a huge fan of shoulder pads. except except her supposedly bohemian, open-minded lifestyle is actually a front because because she goes absolutely crazy in her pursuit of Dan's suburban lifestyle.
I mean, that's the thing.
Thus,
I think that's
in peril.
I mean, but that's the thing too. I think it's one of those things and that's why I think some of the Fatal Attraction ripoffs, they try to do the Yuppie in Peril, but it doesn't hit that level of Yuppie in Peril because the characters. There's only a couple of instances where that happened because even in Fatal is probably a good example of Yuppie in Peril because he owns his own company. He's rich.
Yeah,
he got a nice ass house. So it's like So it's Yuppie in Peril to a degree.
It kind of is. It kind of is. It's the same ingredients.
Yeah, but this
you are a person of power. You have things to lose, and these are not like family life. This is like personal possessions and crap, and that takes more alertness than like I can get another wife. Like that's the way it's treated.
Yeah, and I mean it's
Yuppies in Peril. Yes, it is. It does fall in that same category, kind of, just a little bit.
But the way she, it's like I think what works is that I think what works about this compared to say what's the Tyler Perry movie with Taraji when she's stuck on a boat? Acrimony.
I was going to say affirmation for some
Acrimony.
reason. Acrimony.
It's like Alex sneaking into the house in this instance. It feels more believable because
there's one dead giveaway that I noticed when we were talking earlier and it hit me. No, the dog.
Oh, shit,
you bringing that dog around her, then alert that dog when she snuck in that damn house.
Yep. So, and that's the thing too. It's like it's believable to know.
I just caught that.
It's more believable for Alex to sneak in the house somehow without the dog alerting. Versus an Acrimony when Olga got on the boat and you're like, hold up, how the fuck did you get on a boat? Like
that's the best thing. One of the things that you and Chris pointed out about the movie was, so how long did she stay on that boat? She had to know way more information than she got to know where they were at.
I got a better question for you. Alex, how the hell did you get upstairs?
You want to know that, Eris? That's the part I have. That's the only part I have a problem with.
I could say maybe the attic.
In the house I had a problem with. How did you get up them stairs with no one hearing?
I'm gonna say two things because I think besides that, when Michael Douglas locks the door, I'm thinking, well, maybe she snuck in the door and she chilled off on the side and waited for Michael Douglas to walk around and then go upstairs. That's possible. Or she snuck upstairs through a window.
You know what, Chris? All those scenes of Michael Douglas locking the doors and shit, or checking to make sure the doors are locked. I'm like, she probably checked every door that she could find to get into the house. Got in one. Luckily, nobody just happened to be in the room or hell on that floor in general, and that gave her plenty of stealth points. Even though she's just wearing nothing but a white dress.
I feel though that's too much luck for one main reason. The wife was about to get into the shower.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
That just seems a little bit too perfect.
Can you imagine Michael Douglas? Can you imagine a scene, right? The wife's in the bathroom, right? Michael Douglas just chilling in his room. He's sitting at the edge of his. No. He's sitting at the edge of his bed, just kind of taking it all into what's happening. He happens to peek out the corner of his eye and sees a leg and a foot come through the window, and he's like,
I thought you was going to say you saw something darting off in the back.
No, he just sees, because he has the window open, he just sees a leg and a foot. It's like a leg and a foot. You know how like you put your foot in the door, you're trying to see if there's like a floor that you can just go, land down in, and it's like fucking Alice's foot, kind of like, all right, is there a floor here? All right, I can let. And he's just like, and he does one of those things how your parents watch you do some stupid shit before they say anything. He's just sitting back like,
no, I'm just seeing her really trying to find the floor. She's doing a little thing where she puts one toe down.
He's just sitting back, just arms folded, like, the fuck is going on here?
I'm sorry. I'm legit looking at. I legit pictured Alex as if she was a fucking good guy doll. Like. Whenever you watch that scene, no. I'm talking about Good Guy Doll, where you clearly see Chucky darting off in the background, trying to be faster than the camera, but you hear
This thing about Michael Douglas, like you said, sitting on the edge of the bed. All of a sudden, you hear Stewie's footsteps.
Yes.
That's just something that was just pictured in my head because it's just always those moments where you just it's just like arms folding, looking like the audacity, like just the roll, like really.
Like you really,
think about it.
You really thought this would work.
Yo, think about it. He died there. He making T4 to his wife. He's just blasting. Don't you stop it?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Actually, no. The perfect song to play in the background while he's trying to put the tea together. And again, he's doing everything to stay on his wife's good side, even though she clearly forgave him after he came to her aid when she's in the hospital, right?
Boiling the water, got the tea bag, got the honey right there for her, and all that shit.
It's 87. The perfect song to play is Stevie Wonder's Skeletons.
Look,
Come outside.
His wife upstairs. Oh, he knows I like that. Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember.
I love that.
You
know how white girls do like one itty bitty black thing, but they grew like
My thing is this.
Much like Glenn Close with go-go music. Apparently.
Also, I have to point this out.
Anyway.
Hey, ladies, I have to point this out. Why must the water be the temperature of the depths of hell when you shower and bathe? I like you can get clean on hot water, but not like my skin is going to melt off hot. Like, what the fuck?
No. See, if you look at the depth of that tub, you put in more hot than cold.
Yeah,
you sure about that? Because that's all the steam rising up.
No, because it was still running.
All right, I got it. I
remember, Chris. That's the water was still rising at that point. It didn't even hit the rim.
Still,
no. Again,
I'm just complaining about the temperature. I don't give a fuck about the water.
No, that's what I need to know. Chris, help me. What's with this temperature shaming of women? I don't understand.
I'm not temperature shaming. It's
because
just
I say that because as a nigga that likes his skin to fall off his fall off his body, I need to know, why do women get that ish? Because I know plenty of niggas that go into straight up steam rooms. So I don't know.
No. It's not the point. The point is, if I'm showering with my girl and I step in, it's like cold water. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be in cold water. There's hot, like 90 degrees hot. I can bear with that. Then there's hot with a dash of humidity. And it's like, Jesus Christ, why the fuck is this shit damn hot? It's like the stinging hot when it hits you, like, whoa, shit.
I hate to be that nigga, man. Y'all need to grow some nut sacks, man. I don't understand. I'm cool with it.
No.
Cool with it. I don't
look. I'm gonna take a hot bath every once in a while.
Okay,
it's just like,
I can agree with this. Is it just one of those things where it's like, yeah, we about to be sexy? Damn, bitch. Is it like that?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like because I can take a bath and it's hot and it's like, all right, I can ease into it. But
no, it's because it's the moment a part of your body touches the water, you're gonna get the signal going straight to your brain. Holy shit, this is fucking hot. My body wasn't ready for this. And like you said, Chris, you got to ease into it.
Thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I appreciate.
You're welcome.
Wow, that was an insult.
That's not an insult. That's not an insult.
No, that was backhanded. No, that was backhanded. Thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. That was backhanded.
I was not expecting the scientific answer until you said, yeah, it's when your body goes. I'm like,
well, he's just not ready for it. It's on now. I will say this.
That's what it was.
No, I ain't knocking it.
What I think is way worse.
I was like,
What I think is way worse is people that take straight up cold showers. I mean, just straight up.
Oh no, you're a terrorist if you
cold
take cold showers.
Thank you.
You're a terrorist at that point. It's like, look, there's
you're
cold
a terrorist,
water.
Or there's a school about to look. You're a terrorist, or there's a school that's about to get lit up. That's the way I feel.
There's cold water. There's the 5 seconds of cold water in the shower to wake your ass up when you're tired. It's like, oh shit, all right, I'm awake. I'm good.
Look, Chris, here's me. There's a level of warmness to that cold water, though.
Now, from my understanding, there are quote unquote health benefits to taking cold showers.
There is, and you're right. There definitely
is. When I'm playing like full court basketball, my legs are tired and I want to get into cold water. That's about it.
Supposedly it wakes up your muscles faster than doing a regular ass warm up.
I need cold water to wake up my muscles. All right.
Also, they do they open your pores or do they close
Yeah, they
your
do.
pores?
They open.
Yeah, they open your
They
pores.
open your
They
pores
do.
up.
They open.
Yeah, they
them.
open your
They
pores.
open your pores up. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's something actually very important. If you want to wash soap out and all the rest of that, that's a
That's why
very
after you
important thing to
shave,
do.
it kind of helps to like, you
Splash
wash with
with cold water.
splashing and then go from there and stuff. So but
Yeah.
like I just like how it's like, again, I like these type of films. Like Alex just turns into straight serial killer mode and monologues to fucking Beth in the bathroom, steam all on there and just monologues everything.
Chris, I need you to blow this up. Now that you're at that part, I need you to blow up. It's in the private chat. Click that tab and put it up on screen for me, please.
What really gets me on that scene, though, what I really like about it is, and Eris, did you like the? Go ahead. You're gonna cut your leg doing that. Can you stop doing that?
Please stop doing that.
Can you stop doing that? See, you to cut yourself, and I know you're crazy to put the knife down. It was all Glenn Close played good deranged woman.
The best part is when she turned into a Susan early in the movie. You have to respect me, Dan. I deserve
not be
ignored. Not be ignored.
I like you because there's a level of laughter. I will not be ignored.
Let me tell you something. I have been in arguments with women and they get that way, and I immediately shut up. I'm like, oh no, you crazy at this point. You sit back and not say anything.
No. Black one wants your attention.
Can you put it up?
Oh no, I'm about to.
Don't
no, what are you about to say, D?
No, I'm saying, man, it's just that level of like, oh my, no, this is not a game.
This ain't going this way. You're not doing this.
I won't be ignored, Dan. The look on her face, like, nigga,
how dare you?
Did you think that you would not have this? Last I checked.
Hold up, you only put it in the private chat. I didn't see the other one.
I did. I put it in the private chat.
I didn't see
not
it.
The 3VG one. I put it in our regular chat.
The regular private chat here just says the quote, "You're a hypocrite." That's it.
Yeah. Can you put that up on screen or not?
Can't really blow it up. You
can't put these on screen.
Yeah, you can't do the private chat on there.
Wait. Hold on, I got you.
But yeah, you're a stupid, selfish bitch.
So, Beth. Now, Alex said that to Beth.
There you go. Put that in there.
I'm like, yeah. Well, it can't even do it on here either. Dead serious.
Anyway,
we'll just set a line.
I will explain. So, this is a trope, by the way. The hypocrite movie trope. Alex, you're a stupid, selfish bitch. Said by Alex to Beth, the woman she cucked.
Like she's married to him. At that point, it's like, really? She's selfish?
I'm like, how am I?
And before one of you girls said, "Oh yeah, y'all can get cucked."
Very true.
In fact, probably one of you all right now. I hate to be that person.
So we got two ending scenarios that took place here. The first one is the one that everybody knows, which is she attacks Beth in the bathroom, and by the way, I love
choking.
Like it wasn't even choking. No, it wasn't even choking. At this point, she's just attacking her with a knife. She's trying to get away.
I was scared for Beth because a crazy chick with a knife in a wet ass fucking bathroom.
Hold on. The best part about this is the moment Michael pulls the freaking pot off of the freaking eye. That's when he hears his wife scream.
Oh no, sir. You're forgetting the fact that the dog saw the water dripping because the tub is overflowing.
You're right.
And he noticed the drink was dripping, and then he heard the scream.
Yes.
Again,
there was
dog has not moved 1 inch.
There was that part. So he sees that. My man beelines it straight for the bathroom. And let me tell you something. Did you love his sin for the man? Attitude and speed. My man comes roaring in, literally screaming, and goes straight for he goes straight for her freaking neck.
He takes the slice to the arm and she slices him on the arm and it doesn't budge him getting his hands around her fucking neck. Like
no. You want to know why? You want to know why that was the case, Chris? You see, Michael Douglas learned from one Kurt Russell. You see, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue. That's simple.
Yeah.
Yo, in the heat of the moment.
I'm about to say adrenaline's pumping at that point.
In the heat of
The
the
woman,
moment.
look, you gotta think about it, Chris. You gotta think about it. You're now going into the room with two women that have sucked your penis.
Yeah.
One of them gotta go.
Yep, one's got to go.
Oh, you hyped.
It's literally the good. It's literally the ending of The Good Son,
I
where
would just say this.
I gotta choose.
Sophie's choice.
I gotta choose. Like, which do I let go? Lord of the Rings or Getting Even with Dad? Which one?
Sorry, getting even with Dad. I love you, Ted Danson. Yeah.
You just might. No. We let it go. My brother will be a better actor than me.
Oh God!
No bullshit.
Nah,
the young Culkin, he's actually pretty damn good.
It cuts to him not splashing, just the inverted shit like fucking dude in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Not even a thud. Like you just
with the zoom out,
the implosion,
falling to your death.
The implosion. But
no, but when he chokes her out in the tub, I like how it goes for the dramatic when she stops flailing and stuff, and it's just like.
Just stuck there. Michael Douglas literally pulling the Peter Griffin. Chicken gave me a bad coop. Ah!
Can I just say something?
Resurfaces out of the water and just waving the knife.
Can I just point out the fact that, like, I like how Beth, maybe it was her woman ultra instinct that kicked in that moment. She came back with the fucking blicky. And
no, it wasn't just Ultra Instinct. She kept a promise. It was the Rick Grimes with the red machete in the church move.
Like, it's just the fact that I'm just imagining as Michael Douglas is choking out of the tub, she gets the foresight. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go in the house, go in the room, and get the blicky, come back in and see what happens.
The second her husband came in there, that's what I'm saying. The second he came in and Goldberg spilled her, she went right to the room for that thing.
No, the part, and this is how you know that the gun was coming. You knew the gun was coming because you saw Michael Douglas checking his drawers. You saw the camera do that zoom. I mean, did that freaking close up. My man pulled that drawer out. You saw that revolver. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. He's there. This gun is getting used in this movie.
That's the thing. That's the thing I do like about Chekhov's gun. I do love that rule of writing. If you see it, we're using it.
Yeah,
I just like how when she gets
it's Chekhov's gun. It's Gus Fring's box cutter. If you see it, if the camera takes the time to do a panel shot,
I like that. I think we need to change it to that. Gus Fring's box cutter.
Well, I mean,
if they took the time to show the box cutter.
Well, to be fair, do we also count old boy in the wheelchair with the ding shit with the bell? Do we count that as Chekhov's gun? Is that Chekhov's gun? Because they kind of
no, it's not.
No, Chekhov's gun is when you show something. It could be
once.
It could be a spear, a javelin, whatever it is. That thing is going to be the.
I only counted only because they emphasized him ringing the bell, so they kind of in my head it kind of counts. But you're right.
That's actually more of a form of misdirection.
It's not even misdirection because Chris, he's used that bell so many times throughout the show, and when he finally gets to use it to blow up Gus. That's more of surprise.
I guess you know what?
That's more of surprise, motherfucker.
I guess it would only be Chekhov's gun if Walt like 2 times looked at it and they should have seen a Walt looking at it. Maybe that would probably been Chekhov's gun. I guess if
they did it with the Lily in the Valley too.
Yeah,
Lily in the Valley.
Remember, that was 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds.
No wait,
and then they showed it later. Remember later on.
First they mentioned
it. Saw those flowers. Remember that? Yeah,
he sees the flowers. And then you don't think of it. That's like clear misdirection. Then it's mentioned by Jesse, and then we get way after the fact. The camera takes the time to freaking zoom all the way into it to show Lily of the Valley. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. No, this was pure Chekhov's gun / Gus's box. It's something that was introduced at this point in the story, and we've seen it more than once. Therefore, it's getting used.
I just find it funny that it's just the way she gets shot is that she does typical like when you finally can breathe out of water, and she's like, ah, and just.
We heard the most silent revolver shot ever. That shit had no silencer on it or nothing. You just heard.
Now.
Hold on. You want to know something funny? You know what's something funny? I love when she got shot, and it was just a great shot of her just sliding and back into the tub, with the bullet in the head. Yep. Here's me. All right, cut. Okay, Glenn, we're gonna have to move the cameras, right? You ready? All right, we're gonna have to do it again. Everybody gets places. And I thought to myself, they did that 6 times.
Had to.
They did that shot 6 whole times. And then Angie stopped me. That's Glenn Close. No more than twice.
Yeah. That was no more than twice.
I bet Glenn, when she did this second time, you better got that shot.
Now
I ain't doing that shit.
Now there's another.
I was gonna bring that up. The second ending is freaking Alex actually commits suicide by using the knife that
he took out of her hand in the apartment.
See, when you see him back up, when he choked her out in her apartment, you see him back up with the knife in his hand. He puts it on the kitchen counter and he leaves the apartment. Instead, what she ended up doing was, when the cops were supposed to come to get her, she had already committed suicide by using that same knife and making it look like he's the one that killed her. And of course, he gets pulled in, he gets sent off to jail and all that shit. And I think it was the wife who ends up finding the tape.
She listened to in the car.
They listen to it in the car. They take it to the cops, and he's completely absolved of all wrongdoing.
And the thing of it is, back now, most people don't know, back in the 80s and 90s on TV, and they kind of sort of do it now. Some movies that had alternate endings, they would actually play the alternate endings. And I remember this vividly on TNT and TBS when they played this movie. They actually did play this alternate ending.
The one thing I will say that
it's more dramatic in that fashion.
That ended a little bit. Look, here's the funny thing. That's the more realistic ending.
Yeah, it's a very dramatic ending.
It's definitely the more realistic ending. The other thing behind that being the more realistic ending is it is a direct reference to Madame Butterfly.
Yeah,
which they've already mentioned in this movie. So it would be the movie. It would be the movie going full circle.
Full circle, yeah.
I mean, it's just, and I mean, both. I mean, let's be real. Both endings work. If we're going to keep it real, it's not like both endings are horrible. It's no, both endings work. In the way they do it. So
the only thing I was, you
could tell, but you could tell that the ending that we got, if I'm not mistaken, the freaking bathtub fight, that was the reshot ending.
Because the test audience was like, the other ending's a little dire.
Yeah, the test audience, they didn't like the original ending, so the reshot ending is the ending that we all got. Except for if you live overseas. If you live overseas, the original ending is what is shown.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I always laugh when it comes to this movie. Everybody likes to bring up the one thing that shouldn't be brought up in these movies, and that is mental health. The reason why I say it shouldn't be is for one main reason. You don't be getting no lessons from this. This is not how people who have mental problems fucking act. Bring it the goddamn
D, I'm gonna bring. All right, I got a rebuttal for that. So, Glenn Close, when she got the script for the movie, she did her research on it. Mm-hmm. She presented this script to 2 psychiatrists, and they both said, judging by what they read, they were able to determine that Alex's character has suffered some kind of trauma or sexual abuse, which has made her mentally ill over time.
Exactly, and
Hollywood, even to this day,
1988 could show it. They kind of did.
But just be real, Hollywood really, even to this day, they've improved a little bit in terms of depicting mental health. But I think back during that time period, it was kind of like, well, how do we portray it and then not look batshit crazy? And it's
to me, Chris, if you were look at it, if you were crazy, if you was this maniac, they're crazy.
Yeah,
they're crazy. That's not how mental health works. We all know that. I just hate the fact that we still do this thing this is not showing mental health correctly. You're watching Batman. Stop it. Stop.
Hey, D, check this out, man. Time for me to be ain't shit for a second. So, seeing how Alex got shot directly in the chest, dies right there on the spot, and it was Beth that did it. If Alex was really telling the truth and she was pregnant, double homicide.
I mean, that's provided if she was.
No, I'm mad. I'm mad. And yes, Chris, you're right. But I'm more mad I didn't say that when she got shot in the head. Double homicide. Nobody said that.
I mean,
she was shot. No, she was shot directly through the spine. I'm like, oh, double homicide.
You're dead.
Yeah,
you're dead.
I think that was amazing is that we talked this film. This film was actually
that would have been a lie. That would have been a lie to tell your wife. You over there, you're halfway bleeding. Well, it looks like you got to pay for that abortion.
Would you guys be surprised to know that this movie was like number one for like a month and a half?
I'm not surprised.
For a smooth, it was smooth number one for a month and a half.
For a whole month and a half. All right, I got some. Okay, so now we already passed the. By the way, the ending, you could tell this was definitely reshot. The way that the way it just ends. Gave a statement at the house. He finds his wife. They embrace. The camera zooms in on the freaking family portrait. Roll credits. Fade to black. We're done. So I want to point out a number of things here. Glenn Close actually still has that knife from the movie. She keeps her. Yeah, she has it hanging in her kitchen. She said it's beautiful. It's made of wood and paper. It is a work of art. It's like, and it's nice for our guests to see it. It lets them know that they can't stay forever.
Glenn, do you want to talk?
No. I am perfectly okay with that. By the way, also, more than 20 directors have passed on directing this movie.
I mean, is it just? I have to imagine.
I would think it'd be the subject matter, or I don't know. I think it's one of those. I wouldn't know.
Timing, subject matter. It could be a whole host of shit.
I think it would be the subject matter. I also would think, wow, 20,
more than 20.
Jeez.
And as a matter of fact, check this shit out, y'all.
Like after 10, that tells you something.
No, geez, check this out. John Carpenter and Brian De Palma were offered the chance to direct the movies, but they both backed out of it because they feared that the story was too similar to Play Misty for Me, which was made in 1971. And De Palma felt that Douglas was not a good leading man at the time, but has since admitted that he was wrong about him. Carpenter also turned it down because he felt the audience wouldn't accept the originally scripted downbeat ending where Alex commits suicide. And John Borman also was offered the chance to direct the movie. He was also offered a chance to direct, but I think he turned it down due to his personal wartime childhood memoir, Hope and Glory, which came out in '87.
I find it interesting that like some of the actors they got put into it, because I think Jack Nicholson's name got tagged into it, which that's kind of Jack Nicholson might have been able to play the Dan character.
You would get somebody.
Hold on. I was gonna mention that too, guys. Hold on. Let me tell you. Hey,
no, I got the names in front of me.
Okay. Wait, wait. Hold on, Chris. Just name off. Like, where are you at? Are you on IMDb or are you on
IMDb? I got the full names.
Okay.
So it's like
Okay. Hold on. Do the full just say all the names because
I know that's what I was doing. Yeah,
I was gonna say because D is a whole host of names. I got the girl.
It's a who's who of 80s actors when it comes to Dan, which it's expected. John Voight, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, O.J. Simpson. Wow.
Stop.
No, don't say anything. Keep no. Keep
Martin
going.
Sheen.
Wait, Dan Hedaya.
Yeah.
Wait,
hold on. Let me finish.
No, after OJ.
Let him finish.
No, because Dan Hedaya ain't even on here.
No, that's what I said. Who did you say after OJ?
I was about to say Martin Sheen. That's what I was about to say.
Okay, go ahead. Martin
Sheen, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dennis Quaid. I can buy that.
No.
Al Pacino, Bill Murray, which is like, what the fuck?
No, I got an even more what the fuck.
No.
Rick Moranis, what the fuck?
Rick Moranis.
He was doing stuff in the 80s, so
that would have been
sure.
Lovely. That would have been amazing.
Rick Moranis would have been more of the friend, his lawyer friend, which
told
him,
Rick Moranis needs to be having Glenn Close over a sink, bro, nigga. I need to see Rick Moranis banging Glenn Close.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, keep the names going.
Steve Martin.
Why?
Kevin Kline, which I can buy. John Hurd, I can buy
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Too young, but yeah.
Mel Gibson is like
that would have been perfect.
Harrison Ford, maybe.
No, not Harrison.
De Niro, okay.
87 De Niro.
87 De Niro, I can maybe see it.
No.
Kevin Costner, I can see it.
No, I want to watch it.
You wouldn't watch it, Kevin Costner?
Fuck Kevin Costner. What made you think I like that nigga?
Anyways, Chevy Chase, wow. Nick Cage, Jesus Christ.
Yep, Nick Cage.
Jim Belushi's a wild card because I don't know.
No.
Because bear in mind too, I think the only reason why it didn't happen, Jim Belushi was also doing The Principal at the time.
No, Chris, think of Jim Belushi kissing Glenn Close, and then you answer that for me.
Oh no, CD. I got something for you.
And then Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, and finally Dan Aykroyd. Hey,
Aykroyd. So you pretty much got you
all the 80s actors.
Get three of the original. You want what?
Okay, hold on. Now I got a list for you though. This is a
Stallone.
Stallone. That's a good one.
Stallone.
D, hold up. Let me go down this damn laundry list.
I did.
D,
this is for the women.
Rosanna Arquette, Christine Baranski, Ellen Barkin, Kim Basinger, Jennifer Beals, Candice Bergen, Jacqueline Bissett,
Murphy Brown.
Hold on, like Kate Capshaw, Stockard Channing, Cher, Jamie Lee Curtis, Beverly D'Angelo, Gina Davis, Allison Doody, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, was it Christine
Julia Louis-Dreyfus with
Morgan Fairchild, Carrie Fisher, Jennifer Grey, Melanie Griffin,
even the Carrie Fisher, Morgan Fairchild. Come on, bro.
Fawcett, Jodie Foster, Linda Hamilton, Daryl Hannah, Goldie Hawn, Holly Hunter, Amy Irvin, Olivia Newton-John, Diane Keaton, Cheryl Ladd, Jessica Lange, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Kay Lenz, Heather Locklear, Amy Madigan, Madonna, Kelly McGinnis, Bette Midler, Demi Moore, Lena Olin, Catherine O'Hara, Jennifer O'Neill, Annette O'Toole, Michelle Pfeiffer, Annie Potts, Mimi Rogers, Isabel Rollins, Meg Ryan, Susan Sarandon, Jane Seymour, Ali Sheedy, Sybil Shepherd, Helen Slater, Sissy
Sissy Spacek.
Thank you. Mary Steenburgen, Meryl Streep, Kathleen Turner, Sigourney Weaver, Rachel Welch, Tuesday Weld were all considered.
Okay. So just say anything that had a vagina and talked in 1987.
That's what I'm saying. If they got all the big name actors that they were considering for Dan, yeah, they pretty much got the who's who of actresses for Alex easily. Like that really is pretty much
plan to really make this movie is
Murphy fucking Brown though. You're gonna get Candice Bergen to.
So
I want to know why Jennifer Jones.
So I'm going to point out something else to you guys. Glenn Close did not want to do She didn't want to do the reshot ending. She actually closed it.
I can understand that because just because, like I said, the original ending is very more dramatic in a tragic way kind of thing and stuff.
She's also one of those actresses, one of those brilliant actresses of the 1970s and 80s that went to the B. Arthur School of nigga. I went to school. I know how to read scripts.
Also,
the
other thing about the director of this movie. To this day, I think it was in the 2002 director commentary. He said he regretted that shot. It was a shot when she was getting choked out in the tub where her eyes went like freaking ghost white and shit. And that was all because of the freaking those cosmetic contact lenses that she was wearing, and they said it was a bit over the top.
I mean,
he felt that scene was a bit like just that shot alone. If he could go back, like if he was to release that movie again, he would make sure that shot would have been cut out.
Yeah, I mean,
I get that.
It is. I mean, I think out of all those names, there was another name that they were bouncing around too, which I can believe it. Christopher Reeve. They wanted Chris Reeve for Dan, which I think people forget. Like when you look past Superman, it's like Christopher Reeve was a good dramatic actor. I can buy him.
That Superman pretty much
put him on the map.
It's no. It stabbed himself in the career because remember, nobody wanted to hire him. He had to go out of pocket to make Street Smarts because nobody was like, "Come on, Chris, you're Superman."
Yeah,
imagine if you will. I'm sorry, Mr. Rock. I'm sorry, Mr. Downey. You're Iron Man. You're Tony Stark. Like that's so stupid to hear that. Whatever.
Here's something else that also I feel for Glenn Close on this, and the other reason why she hates the reshot ending. So during that time when she filmed it, she actually had to be rushed to the hospital and suffered a concussion, and she found out she was actually pregnant at the time.
Damn,
irony.
I know, right?
Irony.
So get this. Tell me why that what was it? Way after the movie got released, everybody in the audience laughed when they saw her and Michael Douglas at the Oscars that year because they saw her pregnant and she was getting nominated for this movie.
Wow.
Because of the irony.
fucking
Michael.
Basically her fucking husband John Stark sat there and fucking impregnated her ass before the movie started.
Now me and Angie, we sat and talked about Glenn Close's 3 husbands. Her last husband. Oh, she loved that nigga.
What, David Shaw?
Yeah, David Shaw. Oh, like we say that because see how long she stayed with him? She's like, yeah, she loved him. She loved him. Here's me looking at the divorce. That was actually her most fair divorce out of all 3 of them. Yeah,
it really was.
Hold on, AD. Sorry, Chris. Since you mentioned Tom Hanks, you know the funny thing about Tom Hanks, this movie was referenced by him in Sleepless in Seattle for his reason of not wanting to meet new women.
Yeah, that was the whole crux of it and stuff. Is meeting all these new women, and it's like, oh man, this woman gonna go batshit crazy and shit.
Now here's another funny part about Alex's character. Glenn Close, her character states that she was 36 years old, and she says, "Oh, this might be the last chance I have to have kids." Glenn Close was actually 40 when she filmed this movie.
Kind of to say something, it still goes to my theory.
Hey.
It goes to my theory that I think age.
Hey, auntie.
I feel age in a different
ass lady.
I think age in an era is different than age now. I'm sorry, no.
It definitely is. Because and I really mean this. This mean I ain't being sarcastic. Thank the baby boomers for that. The baby boomers, their biggest thing was we're not old yet. And a lot of them still ran on that thing. That's why we got a bunch of them. They're about to hit 70 right now. It's like, okay, you had it long enough. Come on. It's like this. Yeah, you're still young, man.
That's why I still go back to that picture of the old dude from 227. It's like, this is 24. And I was like, I mean, you black in America. That's a rough life right there already. So,
Now, hold on. For all of us millennials, though, I said for all of us millennials, though, it doesn't really doesn't hold up too well. Not all of us get to make it. You want to know why? Thanks to Little Miss, this one time in band camp, she's been having a lot of trouble getting work because
it's still a thing, Chris. I keep trying to stress that. Oh, the sexism is still sexism and racism in Hollywood is still there
because she's too young. They look at her and say, "Look, you're too young to play a mom." But then you're too old to play the cute girl in a story.
Well, why can't I play a mom? You're too old looking.
Which is ironic. Because old girl that's Beyonce's that's like her cousin or whatever, Bianca Lawson, she's in the same category. But the thing is, Bianca Lawson is like, all right, we're gonna put you in this school where you put you in this show where you're playing like a senior and a teenager, but then we'll also put you in the show.
She's now playing her age, 30.
But no, but
I know she's like 45, but still.
But they still put her in their young adult roles, but then they'll still switch her up and be like, all right, you're playing a single mom. And I'm like,
hey, all right. I think Alexis Fields got it worse because remember she was still getting roles as like a college student, and then I guess when she got pregnant, it was like, wow. So you're 49 yet? So you're 49 now. I'm what, nigga?
So guys, you guys find it hilarious that according to Glenn Close, people still come up to her and tell her, "Thanks, you saved my marriage."
I don't think it's not so much now, but I think back then she probably got it a hell of a lot.
Oh yeah, back then she probably
according to her, people still tell her thank you.
I see the quote.
No, I totally believe it. No, I totally believe it.
I believe it. I believe
I
that people
totally
tell her that
believe it.
now. Not back then, but she said people still come up to her and tell her thank you.
Because you gotta think there's a difference between this movie and all the rest of the clones of it. This one is the most genuine. There was actually like I said, it was the most genuine of all of them. There was actually real acting in this. There was actually real writing in this. There was actually real direction in this. This movie they were trying their best to make a movie like this. Now, yeah, I kind of do agree with Glenn Close. The end was dumb, but hey, this movie
it was a Hollywood ending.
This movie, let me tell you something. If you're married, you'll see this movie in a whole different other light, bro. I ain't seen this movie when I was single. Now I'm seeing this movie as a married man with children. Yeah. I understand why people still walk up to a girl. My nigga was about to fuck the whole neighborhood.
I would like to introduce
the HBO played your movie.
AD. I'd like to introduce Karma Houdini.
Pretty much.
No, hold on. So Karma Houdini is Alex in the original ending. Although it looks like Beth will be able to clear her husband's name and foil Alex's revenge and all that stuff, Alex is dead on her own terms and can't suffer any reprisals. Mm-hmm. Now, on the flip side of that, Dan commits adultery, breaking and entering, assault, and intimidation. Yeah. He never faces any legal consequences for his crimes against Alex. His rabbit gets killed, his innocent wife gets hospitalized, and he suffers very little physical harm. He never has to take any responsibility for his unborn child. And in the end of this, his wife apparently decides to take his lying, cheating ass back. Basically, everyone else suffers more for his transgressions than him.
Let's be real. That's real life. Like whenever you do that and stuff, everybody ends up suffering for this shit.
And let's just be real. And that's what a lot of
Chris, my point is that everybody suffers and he still gets away with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it is in real life. It's like
that happens a lot.
You don't really catch you don't catch the heavy end of it. It's everybody else that catches the heavy of it.
Now, that being said, that happens not as often as you think it is, but it does happen where it's like, so where's he at? He in Florida now, and he's just living his life, and she got 2 kids, and okay, look, that happens all the time, and it's unfortunate that it does. And in this case, and that was the one thing I'm like, when you just stated all that, I'm like, fuck him.
Hey guys, the law of inverse fertility. Alex claims she gotten pregnant, and when Dan confronts her about her lack of protection, she notes she's assumed that she was infertile due to a traumatic miscarriage she had the previous year.
Oh yeah, she thought she couldn't get pregnant, but she ended up getting it. The magic is magical. And now here's a question. There's 2 questions that we can end it off like this. Do you think she was pregnant? And do you think what's the name and his wife stayed together?
I think they did get together. I'm pretty sure therapy was involved.
No. When I say stay together, I mean they're still like if they were real life.
No. I feel they are married.
Do you think like I think? 5 years later there was a divorce.
Oh no, I think put it this way. I feel that there was definitely years of therapy to kind of get shit back the way it needed to get back, because it looked like ultimately, despite the shit, if both of them are putting the work, they look like 2 people that actually legit wanted to put the work in, and I think they probably did go the way they go. Now, now if Dan had a kind of like I don't give a fuck attitude and stuff, then it's like, oh yeah, that 5 years, they cut out. No,
I still believe there was a divorce, but I respect that answer, Chris. Harris, what about you?
There was a divorce. But no, hold on. There was a divorce, but it never proceeded. You want to know why? Either party never signed the paper.
Oh, it's one of them.
It's one of those like
it's the Walter.
The game of chicken.
It's the Skylar and Walter situation.
It's what I like to call what I like to call that? The worst marriage you could ever be in.
That's the marriage
because that means this happens. I'm sorry. What, bitch? Who is it? I didn't say that. I thought so because you're just gonna stay on the couch and not move, right? Yes, honey. I thought so. Like this. Here, good dog. There you go. Stay on the couch. Don't move. I'm sorry. You have a fleeting thought. Why would I want you away from me for 14 seconds? You might fuck the waitress. We are at this Shoney's and you will be quiet. We are not like so, I feel like they was just beefing constantly and they had to get divorced.
This movie definitely dealt with some huge criticism. I'm gonna say criticism. It dealt with huge controversy at the time.
I believe so.
Another trope: STD immunity. 1987.
Well, that's prototypical of anything.
Hold on. Let me read this. At a time when the AIDS crisis was kicking into high gear, as well as a myriad of other venereal diseases out there, Dan had unprotected sex with Alex, yet doesn't catch anything or even seem worried about the possibility.
I don't understand the need to like go crazy realistic with it. Honestly,
I didn't say they have to go crazy realistic. I'm just saying.
I hate how you do that, Chris. Because of all this shit, that's when you're like, okay, now the line that's to be drawn. VD is actually a real thing.
No, what I'm saying is, at the time that this movie came out, I could see if either one has said, just as easy as, oh, you're pregnant. You sure you didn't give me some type of disease and you're just using pregnancy as a cover? That could have been thrown in there. That's a line of dialogue that could have been used. Boom, that's it. Never.
But but to me, I've always been of the school of thought that you don't really have to go that far with it. It's kind of like how people, like I think Insecure recently is a good example. Insecure recently, a lot of people were mad that everybody in the show is having sex with no condom, and I'm like, well, does it matter? And obviously one of the characters, I think I forgot the guy's name, the black dude, Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence. Like basically his character, like literally the season finale last season, find out that the girl that he was dating and stuff, she's pregnant. And he's like, well, I thought we were being careful. And he's like, yeah, we were, which AKA he wasn't really using condoms consistently. So there you go.
Well, Chris,
consequences.
Here's the thing, actually. Chris, there's two different.
Wait. No, I'm sorry, gentlemen. Let me explain something to you. Chris, the only time that should ever matter, and I mean ever matter, is in. I'm sorry. The only time that shit ever matters where you don't need to think about it or bring it up is hentai. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Chris, let's put it this way. No condom now is way different than it was back in the 80s.
But even in the 80s, I go to a movie to escape. That should be one little minor thing.
Chris. Okay, you know how you just mentioned it in Insecure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the consequences of having no condom now is minuscule compared to what it was in the 80s. Back in the 80s, you didn't wear no condom. Either you're getting pregnant or you're getting the clap. It's one of the two things.
It was a much higher possibility.
It was much higher. Also, Chris, let's also put it out there. That was the perception of people at that time. You don't wear protection, you're getting something. You see all these gay niggas up in New York fucking each other? Yeah, you're going to get the AIDS. That's the way it was back then, all right? So that's how it is. I know, I get it. At this point, it's just talking. I know it is because when you really think about it, like, well, nobody's thinking about it. But then again, so you just fucking with y'all were just having fun, huh?
Hey, but my thing is always like, even back then, whenever AIDS came up, they always used it as some sort of like. The pill came
up though, did it though? The pill came up very quick, so that's what I'm saying.
That's like as soon as Michael looks at it and says, You're not on. You don't do any. No, I don't. Again, you guys were not establishing anything other than
fucking.
No. D. See, you already said the key word. I was just gonna say you guys established nothing past. I'll get the check.
Check, please.
Nothing else.
Did you also love how the movie, we got two good death glares in this movie? First of all, the first death glare was Alex giving her death glare to Jimmy with that lame ass come on, and then Beth's father in the hospital when he showed up. My man when he looked at his father-in-law, he just gave him that 1,000-yard death glare, like
son of a bitch. Like it's like that line was about to hop out, didn't it?
Oh, and can we also mention the slight racism?
Slight racism.
Okay, the beginning of the movie when we see freaking Tatsu from Secret of the Ooze, who was putting out that self-help. the samurai self-help book.
Hey, we see it all. I'm like, what's with all the Japanese people? And Angie's like, it's an exercise book, D. Oh, my word, where you were.
I was waiting for it. I was really waiting for it. I was waiting for the movie to establish it. It didn't happen until the scene after, when they went out with with the best friends and wives went out together, and they said, yeah, I read through that book, that samurai exercise book, and they both did the hi. I'm like, that's racism.
Where to go, 1980s? Where to go, 1980s? Don't change. Never change for anybody. So you know what? We still got a couple of more. I still got a couple of more crazy bitch movies to do. I still do. I mean, Eris, we like. I don't. Actually, you know what? I'm not really sure of all of them, but I know we got a couple more. You know what I mean? Because when you get Fatal Attraction, that's one of the best crazy bitch movies there are. So I'm still looking to do something. I'm still looking to do another one, but I don't know what.
The other thing I liked about this movie is just, again, like me and Chris, we talked about this, is how this movie set off a chain of other movies that tried to capture the magic of this movie. Because we mentioned Swim Fan, but there was another movie that also fits that same level, or at least I wouldn't say the same level, but it's in that same realm, and that's a low. I was about to say Low Down Dirty Shame. Thin line between love and hate. Yeah, we are, and that was a movie we did. Yes, another.
Because Michael Douglas, he did other movies. Like you got this. Michael Keaton did this movie around the same time, Pacific Heights, same scenario too. Disclosure, that was Michael Douglas and Demi Moore in that one. Basic Instinct to a degree.
No, Basic Instinct was different. Basic Instinct was a murderer. That was a murderer that was fucking the cop.
Okay, my bad. Indecent Proposal? No, that's different.
Indecent Proposal, no. It's a low. I would say a lower grade one. You said that one. The Crush is actually another one.
The Crush
actually falls right into that same category.
The Crush is one. Hey D, I got you. The third act of Out of Time.
Man.
Yeah.
That shit comes out of nowhere.
It comes right out of nowhere. Well, yo.
That's why I said.
So now, what are we doing here?
That's why I said the third act of Out of Time.
The
movie literally, the movie took itself literally.
You got 15 minutes, you gonna drop that on.
Drop that shit on me, like, what are we doing?
You gonna drop the Fatal Attraction bullshit on
We about to hit credits, and you gotta bring up this plot point.
You bring up the plot point, plus adding an additional 20 minutes to this.
Whatever.
Anyways, how do y'all end y'all show?
So
I hate how this nigga say hi to y'all.
I know, right?
Like we wasted his time. You got to see Glenn
TikTok, motherfucker.
You got to see Glenn Close.
Hey, CJ, I'm gonna need you to pump the brakes, sir. I do not step into Morphometicast or the freaking Workatile Sports Show and ask y'all how y'all end y'all shit. Okay?
I'm just saying, man. Like, yo, man, look, you got to see.
You didn't put
you got to
on
see
the
Glenn Close's.
You got to see Sports Show.
You got to see Glenn Close's firm yet kind of saggy B cup, and you got the nerve.
With also accompanied with untanned ass cheeks.
Freckles, by the way. Freckles. Where to go, Glenn? What I'm trying to say is, yes, you really truly are probably the world's most handsomest woman. Yes, that means she has manly features in the face. That doesn't mean I ain't smashing.
Can I say?
I said the same thing about Michelle Obama. Yes, that's a handsome woman.
Can I say that she was rocking that Bruce Wayne chin very well?
Yo, when they was kissing each other, like, yeah, let's touch chins. Yeah. Her and Michael Douglas just chin fucking each other.
I would just, if I ever met Glenn Close back in '87, I would say, look here, put this cowl on and just say, I am the knight. No one will know.
No one will know.
No, like no one will know. People will still be wondering if it's Michael Keaton or somebody else. They'll have no idea it's you.
I'm not really sure, but I'm not really sure. But that curly hair is fantastic. Hope black women don't take that design and make it look better. That'd just be terrifying for us. But anyway,
I hope a black woman from New Jersey doesn't come out and make it look better.
Last thing we need is one of these negresses coming out of the woodwork and
singing pop songs and rocking that hair better.
Well,
what do you think the fuck is going on around here? I think Whitney Houston's okay. I think she's pretty awesome.
Show me the receipts.
Anyway, like I do at the end of every BAM. Eris, CJ, we're good talking to y'all.
It has been an adventure, sir. Good talking to you too.
Good talking. Laters.
That nigga sound like he's so out of breath.
I'm out of breath.